welcome back to Wildcat Wizards, the only show on JWoo Live, period. There's no other shows. I canceled them all. That's it. It's done. Only us, 24/7 streaming. That's all you're going to hear from now on. I'm your host, Brian.
I'm Rob.
I'm Travis.
And on this week's episode, it's the three of us, because we lost Eric again, and Calvin is busy.
We haven't lost Eric. Eric just hasn't showed up.
I think he's had enough of us. To be honest, let's be honest.
I've had enough of us.
Yeah, me too. All right. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week, or probably never.
Most likely never.
Most likely never.
If we were to end the episode right now, it would not officially be the shortest recorded episode.
We just passed it. If I ended it there, we would have been the shortest.
I thought it was 27 seconds.
37 seconds.
37 seconds.
37 seconds.
We don't know if that's gonna release yet or not, though.
Oh, I already put it on.
Never mind. I guess
What
it's released.
a bad man.
That's what's been airing for the past 2 weeks at our time. It's just a 37-second clip of the Hawaii 5-0 intro and me saying hi and goodbye.
It's not just the Hawaii 5-0 intro. It's the great drum beat that goes with it.
It's a 15-second drum instrumental, I guess you could call it.
Yeah.
That just goes along. It's a masterpiece, if you ask me.
It really is.
It was definitely something.
It's
that.
amazing.
Phenomenal.
If any of you haven't heard it, I'm sure that it'll be on demand soon. As Wildcat was its shortest episode. This is also the only episode we've recorded during the heart of flu season.
Yeah, I haven't gotten sick yet, and if we could keep it that way, gentlemen, that would be lovely.
It's
yeah,
too
I'm
late.
not sick. Brian's the only one here sick.
Oh,
So there's that.
It's too late. If these sounds go into your ear holes, if these sound waves go into your earwaves, if these sound waves go, I do not.
You're in college.
I'm in college and I have a headache and I'm sick. So if these ear holes go through your sound waves, then you're gonna get sick too. Sorry about that.
You get what we're saying.
I need to change the conversation.
I don't know about that. We're having a pretty good start right now.
Well,
Are
you
we?
actually
We know what a good start is.
Yes.
So usually before every episode of Wildcat Wizards, we spend a good 20 to 25 minutes discussing...
Waiting on Eric.
waiting on Eric, and while we're waiting, we discuss what we're going to talk
Always
about.
waiting on Eric.
Yeah, we're usually waiting on Eric, but we also discuss what we're going to talk about, and we were talking about a general topic, but you said that with this topic, you had a story involving our fourth co-host who will not be here tonight, Calvin.
Yeah.
What is up with Calvin and the realm of your D&D campaign?
So let's see. I think it was
D&D campaign.
Yeah, the non-existent D&D campaign.
The yet to be played D&D campaign.
Yeah.
Pretty much it's an idea that's always just be distant. We'll be like, oh, that'd be nice to do.
You know how they say like you have a dream, right? And you chase that dream through your entire life to reach it? It's like this. Like we think that we're getting close to starting a campaign and then
It's never there.
it'd be like, oh, we're going to start this Friday. And then, Calvin fell off a cliff again. All right, guess we're not playing.
It's like the gold at the end of a rainbow. It's like you run to the end of the rainbow, but it's not there.
Pretty much, more or less.
Just keep chasing.
So no, it was... Oh, what was it? It was Sunday night?
It was
I think-
Monday.
No, when... Oh, no, it was... Yeah, it was Sunday night, I think. Because I had an English thing. I think
Okay.
that was it. No, it was Monday night.
Yeah, I remember we were just both in bed.
Yeah, so it's Monday night. It's like 11:47 or something, and both me and Rob are just like in our bed, just like looking at our phones, whatever. And then we're both like about to fall asleep, and then just my phone rings. I'm like, oh, what is it? Who's calling me now? I look, it just says Calvin. I'm like, all right, what does Calvin want? Like, does he want me to come sign him in to McNulty
That's
or
what I
something?
thought it
Like,
was.
yeah. I was like, oh, Calvin wants me to sign him in to McNulty. And then I pick up the phone, and the only thing he says is, let's do D&D. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, Calvin, it's almost 11 p.m. on a Monday night. I have an exam tomorrow. I'm not doing D&D right now. And he's like, why not? I don't see why not. It's like, Calvin, it's like, it's a long thing. It's not just, hey, let me just grab that thing from the fridge. No, it's let me sit down for a few hours and play this game.
Isn't it like, let's go a few rounds? It's like, let's sit down for the next couple hours.
Yeah. Not to mention, like, we didn't even have our fourth person, but Calvin's just like, right now, let's do D&D right now. D&D. 10:47 p.m., perfect time. Let's do D&D.
That seems like a very Calvin thing to do.
Yeah. So speaking of Calvin behind his back,
Yeah.
have you seen that kid's hair? I'm just kidding, Calvin.
Calvin's
Are we?
great.
But have you seen his hair? It's really nice.
Okay.
I haven't. So she was wearing.
Have
a
you
hat.
ever
She
have
was
you ever
wearing
been
a
on
hat.
a show?
What?
Have you ever been on a show with Calvin on
Yeah,
there?
we were on last time, but he was
Oh,
wearing a
okay.
hat. He was wearing like it was a Lannister ball cap. I made note of that.
It was Gryffindor.
Yeah.
No, it was Gryffindor, not Lannister. It was red and gold, and had a lion on it of some
Yeah,
sort.
Gryffindor.
So Gryffindor, not Lannister. Sorry, I watched more Game of Thrones than I do Harry Potter. But no. D&D
Alright.
campaigns are hard to schedule though, because I'm in a group right now of 7 people,
Oof.
and we had essentially preparations for this big like war-esque fight that we're doing almost 2 weeks ago, and we've yet to have this session because usually we do it every Saturday. We are right now doing it Monday, I think, at like 1 p.m. Let's hope that sticks, because I really just want to get this over with, and I know at least like 3 of the 6 of us are gonna have player character deaths. So, because I know our party,
Nice.
and we're really stupid. I'm not gonna die because I'm a legend, and my character's busted.
Yeah,
But-
we pretty much
We got our characters done.
yeah, we sat down. We said, okay, we're all gonna meet Friday night. Like the bunch of nerds that we are, Friday night. That's how we spend it. We're gonna meet and we're gonna maybe even start the first
Yeah.
beginning of
We
D&D.
all, we all went to our room. We hanged out, ate some food, and knocked out some D&D characters. Calvin was like going to do his laundry while we're making characters. So you'd be like, hold up. I'm gonna leave for a couple minutes. Bye. And you just walk out and do his laundry while the rest of us just made D&D characters.
So it was like 1 a.m. and we were like, yeah, I guess that we shouldn't start a D&D campaign right now. We'll do it like next week. And that was I don't know, I think 4 weeks ago now.
Yeah, basically a month.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And we're like, oh, we're gonna do it this Friday, this upcoming Friday, and then somebody always has something going on.
Yep.
So it's really good. We lead very exciting lives. If you can't tell.
Oh, mine is more exciting even. But so, what characters do we have? Oh, you're running 5e or
Yeah, we're
Pathfinder?
doing a 5e.
5e. There you go. Good choice.
So far we have Gwyn, who's a rogue. Brian, he's a bard.
Yeah, high five. Best class.
Exactly, I told you.
Let's go.
Oh, I
And-
love the background for my character. I'll tell it after Rob's done.
Yeah.
Calvin is a warrior, just a fighter.
Oh, like a fighter. Okay.
He wanted to be a cowboy, but we told him no.
It's not a thing. I mean, you could homebrew like a gunslinger of some sort and just have it go by fighter rules, but
he
that's not
wasn't
a
really
thing.
there enough to do that. He kind of just kept on doing his laundry.
Yeah,
Yeah, and a
I
fighter's,
finished it for him.
fighter's easy. Fighter's
Yeah.
just like swing sword, roll for crits. Like, that's it. So no, bard, best character.
Bard is best character.
I play a bard in our campaign now, and I have saved so many people's lives, and I don't even have a healing spell. It's a phenomenal time.
Yeah, Brian's supposed to be like our support character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're essentially supports without healing. You boost people's stats, get them in and out of places. What is your you do? I'm assuming very good at persuasion, very good
Yep,
at deception.
persuasion, charisma, deception's up there. I have performance. It's just like the base of what it comes with. I didn't really upgrade that.
You didn't.
Um,
You're not proficient.
No, I did upgrade the animals one just because I figured that could come in handy.
Yeah. Also, I'll
and-
say from my D&D experience, it rarely comes in handy, but
Yeah.
when it's needed, it's really good to have it.
Yeah. So pretty much, my character, it's really good. I really thought this out. I even got I dressed up a little bit for this, for what we thought was going to be the first match, and I dressed as my character would, and so the background of my character, right, is he's a gnome. All right,
Oh.
so he's a gnome bard.
Okay.
But he's a he's an ex-comedian run out of town for telling too many puns, and he only wears floral Hawaiian shirts. So the entire time I'm just gonna be making puns as we go along.
That's incredible.
Yeah, his because the bards get a bunch of instruments.
Yeah.
So like my instruments are like slide trombone, slide whistle, triangle.
There is a list of instruments. You know?
Yeah, there is a
I let
list,
him
but
have
it's like.
whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna actually use any of them in fights.
It depends. Bardic instruments, if you have like a magical bardic instrument that can have spells, they can be pretty useful.
Ooh, the
That's-
electric triangle.
Not gonna happen.
Oh, every time that you hit it, you roll for electricity damage.
Well, it's
Is that a
usually
thing?
the way it works is usually so like my character has a lute, and I have specified that my lute is like a bass, so it's
Yeah.
4 strings and it's really funky.
Yep.
But you can cast. It's like you can cast one of these a day, like fly, levitate, like that kind of stuff.
Ooh.
I turned invisible by playing a funky bass line. I stole a kill from a rogue because I can't say what I called the person with vicious mockery because this is a family-friendly language podcast.
Family friendly.
Yeah.
Family friendly.
You-
Sponsor
I'm
us,
assuming
please.
did you
Sponsor us, please. We need sponsors.
Did you take the cantrip of vicious mockery where you insult people to death?
No, I didn't actually.
It's so much fun because you never get kills with it. But when you can say I insulted someone to death, it is the best thing.
I'm trying to think.
So you're a gnome bard. Okay.
Oh yeah. But no, like it was funny. I was sitting in the room and I was getting like the room all cleaned up for when like Rob, Gwen, and Calvin all got back, and I was like, it'd be funny if they walked in and I'm wearing my Hawaiian shirt and it looks like I'm a really bad comedian.
What was even better is that we all walked in and no one questioned it because that's just how Brian
Yeah,
is.
nobody questioned it. They're just like, oh, nice shirt, and then like they
Nice.
just went on. In my head, it was like the funniest thing ever.
Yeah, we
But-
rolled right past it.
Yeah, but in real life, they're just like, oh, he's wearing the shirt again. All right. Yeah.
Wear it to every session. Every
I-
session.
Trust me, I am. They
Wait.
might not know it. Well, Rob knows it now, but I am. My room, my closet, my Hawaiian shirt.
Okay.
I'd tell you, I don't think we're probably the same size, but if you need one, I have like 2 or 3.
Ooh.
But
Ooh.
Wasn't
Switch it
there-
up a little bit.
That kind of reminds me of there's like that episode where SpongeBob wore like this cowboy hat and like staging intervention.
I
had to, like,
do
stage an
not remember that one.
excuse me.
Like when I have to stage an intervention for you in your like Hawaiian shirt with Brian, it's too much, man.
So I'm thinking, right, last month of college, I think what I want to do is I want to go to like all the secondhand shops and stock up on Hawaiian shirts. That way, my last month of college, I can just wear Hawaiian shirts every single day because it'll be warm again.
What a classy individual.
Bold
Yeah,
choice.
yeah, bold, but amazing at the same time. No,
Are you sure about that?
I'm sure about that. No, I love how I got this Hawaiian shirt. It was to go with my barbecue dad costume for Halloween. I pulled that off perfectly.
I can imagine.
Oh, it was amazing. Rob even loved it. Didn't you, Rob?
The beard was a bit much, but yeah.
I thought the
Remember
beard-
you were like choking on the beard hair.
Yeah. The Amazon reviews were like, "Hey, this is a really bad beard," but I was like, "Hey, it's $1.50." But yeah,
Worth the price of admission.
100% worth the price. Now I don't know what Rob's gonna dress up as for the D&D.
As the DM.
Are
This
you,
is the
are you
end.
doing a lot of role play? Do you think it's gonna be very role play heavy or not? Just like more like memeing and running through D&D.
Well, I mean, it's their first.
So probably not a lot of like intense role playing.
No, there'll be like a few moments, like I don't know, like any game where it has like their cutscenes.
Yeah.
There'll be like a few good moments, but mostly
Yeah.
it'll just be like hack and slash.
Well, yeah,
Go
that's
forth and
the,
kill
so the
thing.
first campaign I was in went awful because it was 8 people, not including the DM.
Oof.
It was a lot of, and not a single one of us had played D&D before, except for the DM. He had played it one time. So we get it together and we all homebrewed characters, which was a mistake because the characters were just so like wonky and unbalanced.
OP and broken.
But what we decided to do was me and 2 of the other people, because in D&D you have the like alignments.
Yep.
We were all evil, so we formed Team Evil.
Oof.
And Team Evil annoyed the other 5 party members because they would be like, yeah, we're gonna like, we would just, it wasn't Team Evil like movie villain evil, it was Team Evil like Disney Cartoon Network villain evil, like Acme Incorporated Looney Tunes kind of evil. Our greatest scheme that almost was I was a necromancer and an undead servant.
Yeah.
And we tried to we traded the servant to a shopkeeper for magic weapons, and then we were gonna get, his name was Gary, and then we were gonna get Gary to carry out weapons with him and meet back to us, cause like talk with him telepathically. So we were gonna get like a ton of weapons. That did not work. Mainly our DM just didn't allow it. Like he was kind of a fun killer in that aspect. But Team Evil would spend like of each campaign like 30 minutes just trying to do these amazing heists that never worked.
I remember I played like a short version of like a homebrewed kind of game.
Yeah.
And it ended because I ended up killing all my teammates.
How?
I had
Keep that in mind for this game.
I had a megaphone that was strong enough to I forget, it was like rattle people's brains or whatever and make them explode from the inside. And there was a big
Phenomenal.
there was a big dragon in the way, and we were like riding it on carts.
Brian.
And I was like, oh, this dragon, it just wouldn't die. Like, everybody's like throwing their hardest at it. It's like, oh, they kept on rolling like 1s and 2s and everything. And so dragon just wouldn't die. And like, another character already died. And we're sitting there. I was like, I got the best idea. I'm like telling DM, I'm like, I'm going to crank up my megaphone all the way past, just overclock it just all the way, and then scream into it. And he's like, all right, roll. And I rolled like a 2. And he's like,
You kill your teammates.
yeah, he's like, all right. No, I rolled like an 18. So I was like, oh, great, I killed the dragon. And he's like, all right, so you exploded the dragon's head, but at the same time, because you were in the back of the car, you killed all of your teammates sitting in front of you and behind you and yourself. So the game's over. And I just sit there, I was like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
So he let you do that instead of being like, just so you know you're gonna damage your party members?
Yeah, it wasn't like a long-term thing. It was just like a 2-hour, whatever.
Okay.
But it was just, I just remember like that was fun. Of just, whoops, I accidentally exploded everybody's heads. Now they're mad at me. I can't imagine why. What about you, Travis? How many heads do you explode every day?
Let's see. I'm trying to think of anything in. Well, we did have a funny incident. So in our D&D campaign, so I joined. These guys have been playing a year before I joined. So I because it's like all my friends, and my best friend from high school runs it, and it's all a bunch of his friends that he's met throughout. I really have never met them in person beforehand. But he's like, yeah, join our campaign, we'll play. So around Thanksgiving, I started playing with them online. We would all like Skype in or Discord in. Discord is what we use. We'd all Discord in. And it was awesome. But like about 2 sessions in, we ended up going into this cave to investigate something. And we were in the cave for the next 6 sessions. And in the final session that we spent the whole session in the cave, we had essentially, our rogue had like stumbled on this like laboratory. And we had already like killed like the main antagonist of the story somehow. Like that was like part of the story arc. It was like we found out he's not like the bad guy #1 in charge, and it was all this cool story elements, and it was really in depth. But after to get into the cave, we had to fight, and we didn't realize how long it was gonna be. So we had no spells for 5 sessions essentially.
Gotcha.
So all the spellcasters, including myself, were kind of just SOL. I did have one 4th level cast of Polymorph I used later, which is Polymorph is like my favorite spell in all of D&D because it's just incredible. But turning into a giant ape with 156 hit points is never a bad idea, ever.
So I'm going to take this. I'm going to segue. Valentine's Day was yesterday. So the 3 of us are single, correct?
Yes.
All right. I just wanted to point that out as we're talking about our
as
D&D
I continue
quests.
the D&D conversation.
I just wanted to point that out. All right.
So let me continue with this. So we get to the final session. We're in the cave. Thank you for just jumping in there. I appreciate the initiative.
Thanks, I tried.
In the last session, we stumbled upon all these bad guys, and they're chasing us. And we realized as they're chasing us, we're kind of just like throwing spells back. We realized we're like killing them really easily. So what we'll do is they somehow got in front of us because we took a wrong path. So they got between us and the exit. So we decided we're just gonna run in gung ho and kill them all. And after our second party member permanently died, we realized that might not have been the best plan. So we literally, our wizard ran in melee range, but we felt really bad for our monk who was going in hardcore trying to take everyone out. And then we realized that it was like a bad idea. We all abandoned him. But being a bard, I have all the utility. So I was like just getting everyone out. And yeah, bards are the best. Like that's the lesson to take from this D&D conversation. And Rob is shaking
You heard
his
that,
head,
Rob.
But
Bards are the best.
bards are the best. I mean, hey,
Ex-comedian gnome bards are even a step higher than the best.
it's to quote a great Broadway play coming here in the spring. It's hard to be the bard.
Is Is that actually a quote?
Something's rotten. Yeah, there's a song in the musical called "It's Hard to Be."
It's
the
hard
Bard.
to be a bard.
Because it's about William Shakespeare as a key figure in the play.
Okay.
So William Shakespeare sings about like how everyone thinks like he's a celebrity, but it's
Yeah.
tough and it's hard to be the bard.
I see like all the ads on the PPAC sign for like all these shows. I know like nothing about any of them. I'm just like, it's like, oh, An American in Paris. It's like, okay, you can kind of get what's gonna happen, like just
Yeah.
by the name. And then like other shows, like they'll just come up and I'll be like, I have no idea what that's about.
I work there, so I kind of get the inside scoop of
Yeah.
what they're about and see all the programs and stuff and just read them out of boredom. But yeah, for the most part, a lot of them I have never heard of before like
Yeah.
this.
I mean, like, what is it? Red Hot Chili Peppers are coming in March.
Nope.
March?
Nope.
No.
Everyone thinks that. It's not the Red Hot Chili Peppers. It is the Red Hot Chili Pipers. It is a bagpipe rock group.
Are you serious?
Are you serious about that?
You think the Red Hot Chili Peppers are performing at PPAC?
No,
Not
in the
like-
vets.
The Vets holds like
Yeah.
2,000 people at
Yeah.
most. It is a small theater.
Hold on, I gotta check this out.
It's the Red Hot Chili Pipers. P-I-P-E-R-S.
Are you kidding? Hold on.
It is a real group. The Vets.
Yeah, that's their symbol.
That
Yeah, the real
Ooh.
Hot Chili Pipers.
I wanna know.
greatest
Oh
band
my
group.
god. I was like, wow,
I-
that's really cool. Like I never would have thought that they would like even come to here.
I'm gonna
And
work that show, and I'm gonna bet money with coworkers.
You
on
have
how-
to tell us how many people like get up and walk out.
because they think it's the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yes.
But I love the Chili Peppers. They're probably in my top 5 favorite bands of all
Yeah.
time. But the Vets is small. The Vets is a small theater. It holds like
It's
half.
big for Rhode Island, but it's small.
Well, it
and,
holds
like,
half of what like PPAC has.
yeah.
So it's good for
Does
like.
it?
It's less than 2,000 people. It's about like 1,900 people, which is
Gotcha.
a decent show. But
Yeah.
it's also a state-run theater. So most of what we do is like the state orchestra or ballet or.
I would have never
Kids show.
known
I
if you
was
didn't
I
say
was
anything.
high key going to buy tickets to this because I was like, oh, that's pretty neat.
I am glad I am.
You saved me $45.
Saving lives here. Yeah. Chili Peppers tickets are not going to be $45.
No, that's for the back. It's like anywhere in the front was like
Yeah,
120.
Chili Peppers tickets aren't going to be $45.
That's why I was like,
They're gonna be
this
like
is really kind of weird.
$75.
Yeah, I was like, this is really kind of weird. But okay, and then wow, okay.
That's a great band name, though.
No, it
Oh my
really
God.
is.
I
Like,
never. Oh, now I see the logo, and now everything
Holy-
makes sense. It's actually just a bagpipe made out of fire.
Yep.
And wow,
How bamboozled are you?
I am bamboozled to heck.
That's
Wow.
really the greatest band because they're just getting hot chili.
How many-
peppers.
It's like clickbaiting in real life. Like I don't know how else to put
I
it.
guarantee at least a quarter of their market of like regular listeners are people that accidentally found them by looking up the Peppers.
Yeah, because right here in the Google thing is like it comes up with Red Hot Chili Peppers, like the 5th one for images. It's like, yeah. Oh my God, I'm not gonna get over that. That
Can you imagine just buying a ticket and then you show up and it's
you know how mad I would be though.
Wait, look at the middle. Man mistakenly buys tickets for bagpipe band. It's the first
Oh,
story.
boy.
It happened 1 day ago.
Oh my gosh.
A
What
man
are they-
decided. Oh, yeah, I gotta read this. This is off of Global News.
So you know it's a reliable source because if they're telling you things to eat, things to not to eat.
Yeah, it's definitely reliable.
Sponsored. Did you know? Did you know this site can locate anyone? Enter name.
Okay, wait, hold on. I gotta read like the first 2 like paragraphs.
Alright.
A man decided to surprise his girlfriends with tickets to see the Red Hot Chili Peppers, but was not prepared for the concert they were actually going to attend. Twitter user Duncan Robb thought he found a bargain when he purchased Red Hot Chili Peppers tickets for £30 each, about $52 US, $53.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I
The
was like,
couples
wow.
prepared themselves for a trip to the concert in Belfast, Northern Ireland. Unfortunately, Rob did not notice he had actually bought tickets to see the Red Hot Chili Pipers, the most famous bagpipe band on the planet
Oh
ever,
my God.
according to the group's website.
Oh,
And then it's
boy.
a tweet, and it's really,
Hold on. Let's open up
it's
the
kind
tweet.
of explicit, apparently.
OMG, you realize the Red Hot Chili Peppers are a bagpipe band. Haha, I'm crying. Not the Red Hot Chili Peppers, the band. It's a bagpipe cover band. What the
Word we
frick?
can't say.
I'm not even joking. Oh my frickin' God. Crying emojis. Red Hot Chili Pipers. Yeah.
That is the greatest trolling effort I have.
He's even posted. I like this. He's posting memes about it. Oh,
Yeah,
there
there are all
headphones.
these memes about it, and it is incredible. I bet.
What are they? Hold on. I'm gonna listen to what they sound like for a second. Keep on talking.
I bet it's a really good band. Like, I honestly bet they're probably pretty good.
Yeah, but even if they're really good, I would still be really salty if I spent the
And
money.
they didn't realize till they had flown there.
Yeah, they had to fly there.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, hold on.
I really hope it's just covers of their actually cover songs.
Oh my god. Hold on.
I really hope that's a thing.
I really hope it is too.
We can't probably
Oh, it's
play their
muted.
audio over air.
Ow, that's really loud.
We probably can't play their audio over air because we don't have it like cleared.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh
Please tell
my
me it's just
god.
Hot Chili Peppers songs.
Look up the Red
They're
Hot
playing.
Chili.
They're playing Everybody Dance Now on bagpipes.
Just it's not like they're not a Red Hot Chili Peppers pipe cover band. They're just a bagpipe like pop music cover band, like an acapella band.
I'm so glad that you pointed this out to me.
I am a hero today, ladies and
Oh
gentlemen.
boy, I'm really glad that we recorded
First
today.
off, you should have let Brian just take the L.
You know, as much fun as that would have been. No.
Really
Oh
quite
my
experience.
Even the tweet says that there was an angry mob that was like, this isn't what we wanted. Oh my gosh, who's the main
that's
bagpipist?
incredible.
That is amazing. Who's the main bagpipist? I don't know.
Who's the main bagpipist?
Yeah, Red Hot Chili Pipers, the most famous bagpipe band in the world.
Alright. Gosh.
Oh boy.
They have a newsletter?
I've been pointing it out to Rob too. I'm like, look, Red Hot Chili Peppers is coming. And he's like, and then like, I was like, oh, I'm
telling
actually
you,
excited.
I am telling you, so many people are gonna get drunken, like literally.
You don't even have to be. It's just I'm going for my 9 a.m. class. I'm like, oh look, the Red Hot Chili Peppers are coming.
So many people are gonna get drunk at the show after being like enraged that like Flea and Chad Smith and Anthony Kiedis aren't up on stage.
Oh my god, that
A
is
bunch of guys in kilts.
yeah. Well, no, because of I was thinking like,
Josh
oh,
playing opera. That's the guitarist.
I was thinking like, oh, like this is pretty cheap. Like it's 45 for like the back row, but then like anything closer is like 75 to like. I think it was like $300 was the max. It was like, wow, this is pretty cheap. Like,
Yeah.
but whatever. Like, I'll still go. Like, why wouldn't I? And then now I know why I wouldn't because it's a bagpipe.
From a guy who has seen only bands that I'd consider less famous, like when I saw Gorillaz, it was $65 for a lawn seat. When I saw Fall Out Boy and Wiz Khalifa together, it was $75 from a further back like, row seat, like under
have a
the
show.
pavilion.
Oh my god. No, they've been, but P-Pac's been showing this show for like since November. That's why I was like,
Yeah.
oh, they're like really hyping it up. It's actually like them.
Yeah,
That's
but
why I
they
was like,
have a lot of all their big Broadway shows they have up there, and a couple of the Vets ones they do as well. Like they're
yeah, but it's like they were showing it like 5 or 6 months in advance, and I was like, wow, that's really something then. And then it's like it finally comes to
the memes that's about to happen.
yeah, it finally comes. It finally comes to like a month before the show, and then like only you tell me right now it's like, oh, it's the Pipers, not the Peppers.
I'm really
Oh,
glad
God.
that we recorded tonight.
Me too.
I'm saving lives. Over
In the end, they
Dude, I
know
got-
they're
Why do they have
paid.
drumming accessories? They're bagpipe.
I
Oh, there
finished
are.
my League of Legends ranked placement matches and did better than I
Oh,
thought.
my
I'm
God.
saving like Brian and Rob a ton of money. Like today's a good.
I
day.
wasn't gonna go to this.
Well, I was gonna
You can
go, but
still
no. it's-
go.
Yeah, I can still go, but it's not the same band. I don't know. I might just go for the Angry Mob now, because like that would be
Please
fun.
do, dude. I'm a bar back here. It gets boring. Like I would love. Like this would be great.
Oh my god, a global phenomenon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could say that.
You have 350,000 Facebook fans. Yeah, the Chili Peppers have like 10 times that.
I didn't really look
Probably
into it. I
100
was just like, even the Vets, the Vets like website for buying tickets, because I was just looking at like prices, and it just like, I glanced right over it. I was like, yep, Red Hot Chili. Every single word is correct. Every single letter is correct
It is
except for one.
literally just the fact that it is PIP, not PEPP.
Yeah.
It is essentially a 2-letter difference. There isn't a second P, and it's an I instead of an 8.
Exactly. Oh my gosh.
I'm so glad.
This has turned into accidentally like the greatest segment on the show ever.
I swear, if I would have been really pissed if I went there and was like, wow, I didn't realize the Red Hot Chili Peppers did a bunch of bagpipe solos.
You're like, I've never heard "Can't Stop" start like this.
Huh, Californication sounds really weird.
Yeah, you know, I don't remember this breaking under the bridge where they had like the drum solo with the bagpipes, but you know, maybe
Oh
they just
my
couldn't get the
gosh.
kids choir to perform the bridge. I don't know.
I see that they're branching out.
No, now that you pointed out, now it all makes sense.
It's all coming together. I'm glad I can be the source of answers.
I never would have gotten that. Not in a million years. I would have. Not until I was at the concert would I
The only thing I
realize.
remember just like thinking odd about it is just like the symbol. I was like, that's a weird symbol.
Yeah,
And
so
then
I was
just
like,
move on.
yeah, I was like, oh, it must just be like the new album
Yeah.
symbol, whatever.
That's what I thought too. I was
Yeah,
like,
because
oh,
like, you know, bands come out with like new ones, you don't know them.
yeah,
and it's
but
like,
the newest
okay.
album of the Chili Peppers was in 2016, and that was not anything off the album what it looked like.
I don't know. I just like, oh, maybe it's a new one that I haven't seen.
What was the name of it?
I thought it was Fence Posts, not Bagpipes. That's why I thought it was like,
I'm trying to think what. The Getaway, which is a new album.
I
That
thought
was
it just
it's
like
a
a
good.
weird fire.
yeah. No, I thought it was like Burning Fence Posts or whatever. I don't know.
I
I made up an excuse in my head.
reasonable like assumption.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. No,
We've
know.
literally talked about this for I think 20 minutes. now,
I'm
and
really sad about it, but I'm also really glad. I'm really glad, but I'm also really sad.
I want to watch their first official music video.
Yeah, September 2016. That's when this website was updated. We've been working with Airborne Lens and Haddington Schools, Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
Oh, they're British,
It's Scottish.
Scottish.
Well, Edinburgh is in
Over there.
Scotland, yeah.
Over in the east. I never would have.
Oh my! They have a legit music video, and it's for like a kid's like an elementary
Oh
school
my God.
assembly.
I would have loved to see you go to this, Brian.
Imagine if I went
Brian,
to
if
this and it
you-
just swarmed with little kids. I'm like, huh. The audience is younger than I thought.
We should tell Eric. We should get Eric a ticket to it and tell him we got like.
Can we?
Tell him we got him RHCP tickets. We cannot say everybody like Red Hot Chili Peppers tickets. Like say it really fast.
Come on, turn that down, Dwight.
Why?
'Cause
Hold
it's
on.
not our music.
I don't want to
Nah,
get.
nah, nah. We'll do a cover of it. Ready, Rob? Go
no,
for it.
I think that's not happening.
You're not doing the cover of it? Oh, it's really good. All
I
right,
don't know
I'll
how
stop it then.
bagpipes sound.
I've heard
They
of
do
that.
have-
There's like metal guitar in there. What?
It's. I'll give him this. They're not bad, but they're not what I wanted.
I don't think that's what anyone wanted.
I don't. Yeah. Oh my god.
Is there another great news story of somebody getting like
Ah.
peeved? I guarantee there is.
Yeah, there's no way it's just that one guy. Oh, no, that's one. I closed the tab.
Yeah, I'm
Hold
sure
on.
there's a whole like thing.
Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yeah. All right, let's see.
Red Hot Chili. The
Again,
next story
6
is-
hours ago, somebody
there's
else bought it.
literally- It's probably the same story, just different outlets. But
Just people being fooled.
Mix Up Leads couple,
yeah, it's all the same
couple.
It's-
Valentines fail.
story. Literally.
Oh, that was the Valentine's Day show. Oh
Thank
no.
God we're single. We can't make these mistakes.
You're right. Yeah.
Oh my. This is turning
Oh,
into
no.
pure beauty.
And now it's all in Russian. Well, at least that one is.
Why are you clicking on the Russian?
You always click on Russian links. Why not? Look, now there's options to download their free music player.
I remove it.
You should do it on
music
this.
is wrong.
Yeah,
This
let's
isn't-
not.
This isn't on your computer. You can do it.
Oh, yeah. What? Yeah. Let's see why not.
Nope.
All right, we're just
That's the real.
It's
That's the
law.
real Chili Peppers.
yeah.
It's Anthony Kiedis.
Yeah, that's the I remember that. Yeah, when the
Do you remember?
yeah, when the entire just
Yeah.
band just wore kilts, especially since like, you know, that one's like a normal plaid one and then this one's sparkly.
Yeah.
Well, usually they don't wear shirts at all, so kill isn't that far out of the picture.
Oh no. I don't know. I'm a big fan. All right, we're going to stop scrolling cuz it got really inappropriate really fast. Like 30 minutes, I think. Yeah, 34 minutes. We still don't know where Eric is, and he hasn't
He's
responded.
not coming.
Man,
Lied to us.
Eric, if you're listening to this, which you're probably not.
Eric, we're probably capping this one off at an hour because it's like.
Because you're not here. This is all your fault.
It's all your fault, Eric. Just kidding.
So what
We're
else?
not kidding.
What else do we have besides D&D and Chili Pipers or back to D&D.
I still can't believe that it's the Chili Pipers.
I'm aware of this.
I'm not gonna get over
You have
that.
not stopped talking about this.
I'm not gonna give away
You
that.
understand that you are surprised.
All right. So this is video.
The Incredibles 2.
Yeah. So Rob wanted to talk about The Incredibles 2, but I want to talk about how to draw a cat in MS Paint.
Sure, we can talk about that.
But for right now, we're gonna let Rob take the lead because I've been talking a lot about the Pipers on The Incredibles 2 trailer.
So, I mean, what do you guys think? You guys gonna go see The Incredibles 2?
It
Well,
comes
yeah.
out in June or July, so I mean, I'll be on my internship, but if I get a chance to and there's a movie theater, absolutely. I've been waiting for this movie.
How about you, Brian? You gonna go see it?
Yeah, I think that's odd. I think I'm gonna go see it. It's not like my number one to go see, but like I'll see
What
it.
is your number one? What's the biggest movie you want to see?
Wakanda Studios has a new movie coming out.
Wakanda?
Yeah.
Black Panther, you mean?
No,
What? Black Panther?
no. Wakanda Studios is one are the people who made No, Wakali Studios.
Oh,
is
so
from
Wakanda is
Yeah.
the place. In
No,
the-
I've been thinking of
Wakanda
it.
is a fictional place.
Yeah, no. Wakali Studios. They're the people who killed Captain Alex. They're coming out with a new movie.
Of course they are.
I'm gonna see if I can buy a signed copy because last time for Who Killed Captain Alex they were $10 and they came with a shirt and a DVD.
Jeez.
And they're both signed. So I'm gonna see if I can get one this time for the new movie.
Of course.
Of course, yeah. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, like,
That's the only movie you're like.
I don't.
Incredibles 2, you know, Black Panther, but that Wakanda, that
Wakali
love
would.
it.
No, I don't know. I'm not really too. I don't know. I want to see Black Panther, but it's not like on my must-see list. Like, it's the kind of thing of, oh, if I'm going out to movies, yeah, I'll go see that. Like, yeah, this looks like a good
Yeah.
movie. But it's not like I gotta drop everything, go see it right now, kind of thing. It's like,
I
yeah,
have friends that are
I'll go
already,
see it.
I'm pretty sure they're
But
already
you would
planning
drop
to see it.
everything for a Ugandan movie.
Well, yeah, because that's online, and I can just do that in my dorm room.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I have friends that have already planned to go see Black Panther at least like 3 times.
Has it come out yet?
No.
No, it's
Tonight.
like, yeah.
Oh,
my
nice.
cousins are going to go see it.
I might
Shout out to my
try
cousins.
with final.
Shout out to Rob's cousins.
Avid
Big shout out.
listeners.
Thanks for listening.
Just the cousin, just one.
Just one.
You know
Shout
who
out to
you are.
Rob's single
Don't say
cousin.
the name. Then
And her
there.
girlfriend. That's about it.
Shout out to Rob's non-single cousin. Travis just looked over here really concerned,
Yeah.
but
Why?
I was making
Why
a
do we have
joke.
to bring up she's not single?
I don't know, Brian.
what?
He, she, what?
I was just
Never
like, shout out to my cousin, and then Brian just
Anyway,
kept going
Rob.
with it.
Anyway, Rob's cousin,
Anyway,
avid listener like you are.
sorry about that, Rob's cousin.
But ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, no, I do want to see Incredibles too. Like in all
Yeah.
seriousness, I've been waiting. Incredibles is probably one of my favorite superhero movies ever.
Like, don't get me wrong, I want to see it, but like, I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, I've been waiting 13 years for the new one. Just kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in that category, but I'm like the cusp of like the lower part of the category. Like
When-
I'll probably go see it once to like it.
When did Incredibles 1 come out?
13 years ago. I feel like it was
November
13 to 12
5th, 2004.
2004.
14 years. So it'll be a little under it'll be a little under 14 years.
Because of what I noticed in this trailer is like there's a lot of like parenting jokes, and then like it clicked in my head. I'm like, okay, well the people who remember this,
Are now adults.
yeah, are now adults who are going through like parenting for the
Yeah.
most part.
I mean,
So it's like
2004. I was
2004.
I was 7 years old when that movie came
Yeah,
out.
exactly.
I'm now 20.
So like
20
if
I'll be
you're-
21. I'll be essentially 21 when it comes out.
Exactly. So it's like if you remember the movie like when it came
You're
out, it's
basically
like
an adult
you,
now.
you're an adult, and there's a chance that you're a parent.
Right.
So I think the mic just fell.
If you were like,
So I think that's what they're aiming.
if you were like, let's say,
Brian's not. No, sorry.
What?
Eric's not here to just tell you to stop messing with that.
if you were
It
like,
just keeps on
if
falling.
you were like 12 when The Incredibles came out, you're gonna be like 25 now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
26. So
So it's putting stress on all those 26-year-olds. They go have children.
it's like, hey man, if Mr. Incredible can do it, you can do it too. Can we stop just like touching things in the office?
I like
that-
touching.
Brian
Why?
can't.
Fine. I'll put down the big plastic stick, and I'll pick up the computer mouse, and I'll.
That's all I have on Incredibles too. I think I really want to see it. It looks awesome.
Okay. What about you,
I
Rob? Is that it?
recently. Oh, Incredibles 2, yeah. I I'm definitely gonna go see it. Are we working over the summer at the summer camp? And you know how we do nights out? Or,
Yeah.
So basically, that's gonna be one of our nights out. We're just gonna go watch Incredibles 2.
All right. So I don't know. To me, the plot seems like it's for either people younger than me or people older than me.
I have a feeling it's
Like-
going to be the exact like gender opposite of the first one, where in the first one, like, you know, Mr. Incredible's out being the superhero, and oh my god, I forget it. Elastigirl. I forget the
Nobody
real name.
remembers her name.
I want to say it's like Karen or something, but
I don't know.
Essentially, she's home with, you know, the kids and all that. And there's like the double side of it. I think now they're switching it where she's the superhero, he's like the stay-at-home dad. Is it real? It's
Yeah. Helen.
not Karen. I wasn't even close. So-
No, it's just the kind of thing of like, it looks like it's more of
The animation looks different.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to talk about that. So I was touching things again.
I'm taking the stick from
oh,
you. You've
alright.
lost your privileges.
See what happens, Brian?
All right. So I don't know. It just looks like it's for either, personally to me, it's for a younger audience, or it's for a slightly older audience with children that would like heavily relate to like all the parenting jokes. Because like usually in a trailer, what they try to do is if it's like a good movie and not just like a bad movie that they just put all the good parts in the trailer. Usually for a trailer, what they do is they try to set like the mood for the movie. So if most of this trailer is like parenting jokes, which it kind of is, it's like, okay, well, it's gonna be a more like family-oriented movie than like.
As opposed to the non-family oriented.
No,
Incredibles.
not like. I don't know. I feel like I slip in between the demographics of like what they're trying to hit of like the
Okay.
older 20s and like early teens. I'm like right in the middle of like the gray area. I don't know. Also, the characters. I was telling Rob. I don't think that you were here. No, you were here.
What do
I
you
was-
mean?
You've
We
been
had
here.
this
I was
conversation.
here 20 minutes before either of you walked in.
I'm really tired and it's really hot in here.
Well, let's wrap up if you're that, like... We'll finish this, but you seem like you're just defeated today.
So no, I don't know. Just like the characters themselves look more stylized.
Yeah.
Like in the original, they just kind of look like, okay, you know, they built these human characters that, you know, they took their best to try and make kind of look human, but not fall in the uncanny valley. But here it looks kind of like more stylized, whereas instead of like just trying to get like real human, they said, okay, we're gonna take a step back. We're just gonna refine these characters. Like Mr. Incredible's face, I don't know, it just looks more chiseled than it did. I don't know how to say it. Like,
Neither do I.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
It's
They-
been a while.
Yeah, it's
of
been a
great
while.
animation.
It's been a while, but I don't know. I don't know. All right,
All right.
you got anything else to say on that, Rob?
On Incredibles 2?
No.
No.
Okay.
Good. Thanks,
I
though.
just want to check. Just want to make sure that you're okay. Oh yeah. So something that I thought of, right?
What? What is this? You just changed the tab on the computer to something I've never seen before. When did you pull this up?
You're just staring at the Incredibles 2 trailer, pause, and he's like, oh, that reminds me, and then he clicks to a tab, and it's this.
Yeah. So there's this toy, right? I used to sell in Walmart a lot, and and on one hand it was yeah. The Incredibles 2 trailer reminded me because it was like, oh, they're trying to stay out of the uncanny valley. I was like, what fell into the uncanny valley in my childhood? And there was this toy called Brian the Brain, right? And it was like, imagine Siri, but in like 2004. And you had to type everything in on a touchpad. So it's like...
Did you relate to this on some level?
No, I just remember it because it's like, it's really weird because it's a brain in a dome with two eyes that just stare at you. And the eyes blink and move, and the eyebrows move too.
Did you have this toy?
Yes, it is. It's yeah.
It explains so much.
Look at how creepy this
That
is.
is terrifying.
It falls right in the uncanny valley of like, not cute but not
No, it's just
realistic.
Oh, okay.
It's I don't know. It's really weird. But I remember there was a setting on it. It was like it was a big pain to use because of in order to access like all the keywords that you'd have to hit, you'd have to like type in the sentence on this like really just badly designed keyboard, and it'd be like, oh, it's like, oh, what do you want to talk about? And it's like, tell me a joke, and it would say like one pun. And there's no button to like go back and forth between like what you've already said. So it's just like you have to sit there and you have to just like T, E, L, L, and then you get like one bad pun, and that was pretty much all that it was used for. And
Is this
like,
what you played with as a kid?
yeah, it was really weird. Also, there's a lot of weird stuff that comes up when you search Brian the Brain. So we're gonna click off of this now.
I just played with like G.I. Joes and
funny
Legos.
I didn't like
story
G.I.
about weird
Joes.
things coming up when you Google those things. Back to D&D. So in D&D, my this is kind of an interesting point. So we homebrewed my race. I play as a satyr.
All right.
Think like Chronicles of Narnia, like Mr. Tumnus, like goat from the waist down, human from the waist up, horns. If you Google image satyr without safe search off, you get a lot of interesting uncensored pictures.
Yeah, there's the same thing with ostriches because of
Okay, wait.
we had a conversation. We're like, is there like a centaur but with an ostrich? And so we looked it up. The answer is yes, and the answer is you should never look at that because it's, you know how they say like, oh, there's cursed images on the internet. That entire Google search is a cursed image. Do not do that. Do not do that, Rob. I'm looking at you right now.
Kind of piqued my curiosity.
It's, oh my god, it's so weird. It's so weird. So now we're looking at stock clips because I had this tab open.
We can talk about so many movies, and we're looking at royalty-free images on clip.
Well, take the lead, Rob.
What movie, Rob? Get
What
on
movie,
board.
Rob? Come on,
Black
Rob.
Panther's coming out like in 2 days.
Yeah, we just, okay.
Is that like not something you're interested in?
Bless. I told you, it's like, it's the kind of thing of, yeah, if we're gonna go see it, yeah, like, it's a movie I'll see, like, happily, but I'm not heavily invested into it, so it's not like, I can't wait to go see it. It's like, oh, yeah, you're gonna see that.
As a superhero kind of nerd, it's kind of like
Yeah, but as a superhero kind of movie person, it's like, all right, you know, I've seen this spiel 17 times from Marvel.
okay. I don't know. To me, it's kind of like.
Yeah? We need to keep this family friendly. We need sponsors.
Do we?
I don't know. That's what Eric tells me, though.
Sponsors?
That's what Eric tells me.
Eric also told you he would be here.
Yeah, you're right.
How long are we
Hour and 10 minutes ago. What else?
How long have we been going, and how long has Eric been here?
We've been recording for
minutes.
47 minutes. Eric has been here
48
for
minutes.
0.
Eric's been here 0.
All right, let's see.
No, Eric's just the worst. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm really excited for like Infinity War,
Yeah.
but it's like,
Are you really?
yeah, that's like the.
Are you not excited?
No, I'm not. I remember I'm not a direct Marvel fan. It looks like there's gonna be like a mashup of everything, and people are gonna leave disappointed.
I don't know.
I'm
It's
excited.
I'll admit that's the one movie that like I'm excited to go see. Like really excited for it to come out. It just I want to see how well they do with smashing all these characters together. Because you have to think about it, like they're making a probably 2-hour movie,
Yeah.
and they don't have to introduce any of the characters. You just know them already, and it's like
Yeah, I like how it's like, this is it. Like, we've been building up to this, and now
Yeah.
it's here.
I don't know what they're gonna do afterwards. Like, what is Marvel Studios even gonna produce
There's
after
a
this?
phase 3.
There is.
There's going to be like a second Ant-Man movie, and then like a couple more movies.
What are we on phase 2?
Yeah.
I thought the Infinity War was like the end. Like that was gonna be cut it off right there.
There's
It's
more.
gonna cut, I think, a lot of these like storylines.
Oh boy.
There's like Black Widow's going to get her own movie. Miss Marvel's another movie.
But I don't really care about any of those characters. That's the thing. It's like,
Well, that's why they're gonna fall off and die and burn the whole debt, because they're gonna make all these movies. But I feel like Marvel movies are like Fast and Furious movies, where they're just gonna keep making them because there's a set amount of people, or like Adam Sandler movies, where a set amount of people are gonna watch it just because of that. And
Yeah.
Like one factor of who makes it alone. It doesn't matter how bad or good it is.
I don't know. It's like
Like me and Pitch Perfect. Like I knew Pitch Perfect rated 29% on Rotten Tomatoes. I went to see it anyway. Like
I don't know. It's just the kind of thing of like they're making all these like second movies or like first movies for all these secondary characters that I don't really care about, and it's just like, okay, you know, like Black Widow.
Yeah, but you didn't really care about like these current characters until they had them.
Yeah, but I didn't care about them until 7 years ago.
Yeah, so they have to get their own movie, and they're like, oh.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's the kind of thing of like, when, let's say when Iron Man came out, there wasn't 50-something movies in the same franchise, pretty much following the same storytelling pattern. It was, oh, here's Iron Man, I don't know, like 1 or 2. It's like, it's different from all the other movies out right now. And then it's like, we went through that superhero movie phase in like the early 2010s. And it's like, okay, there's a lot of superhero movies out now.
Yeah, because they're building up to something.
Yeah, but it's the kind of thing of like, okay, it's kind of oversaturated at one point, and now it's less oversaturated now, but it's still saturated. So it's like, I just don't care about all of these different superheroes.
I don't know. I like them all.
All right, I guess we know who's gonna go see all these different movies.
I am.
Oh boy.
Because I read their comics, and I'm like, it's awesome to see it on the screen.
Yeah, but like as somebody who didn't, I don't really care about what happens to Black Widow. It's like Iron Man, yeah. It's like, oh, you know, I like Iron Man, and then it's like, oh, Black Widow, okay, she's gonna get her own movie now, okay. I don't know. I'm just not that excited. Speaking of not that excited, Travis, you look heartbroken that Eric hasn't shown up.
I'm not heartbroken that he hasn't shown up, but usually he's a good way of motivating the conversation. Plus, I also like all my friends are pestering me, so I'm trying to like juggle the two.
Are you talking to them on Discord?
Yeah,
Ooh,
I am. I do have Discord. Discord's great.
Discord is great. I do like Discord. What do you think, Rob?
Yeah, I sure. This is great. Okay, yeah.
Thank you,
That's
Rob,
good.
for your A+
Thanks.
commentary.
A+ commentary.
I mean,
It's like the only gaming.
yeah, please
I
Skype.
I love that. I love that picture. That it's like comparing the two apps. It's like Skype. It's like, hello, we're setting up your chat room right now. And it's like the next one's like Discord, and it's like, welcome back, gamer. Are you ready to go to the extreme?
Yeah, I
like-
don't know any other app that's like Discord.
No, it's
Exactly.
the first of its kind, and it's I didn't like it at first because I thought it was really confusing.
Yeah.
But once you figure it out, now ours gets kind of crazy because we have like 3 admin. So like, and the thing is, we had a running joke when this is kind of a sports joke, but when Alabama won the college football championship, Alabama's big thing is yelling "Roll Tide." So he went in the middle of the night and changed all 28 people in the Discord's name to Roll Tide in all caps.
Yeah,
So
we
we
had
couldn't tell who most of the people were.
we had a similar thing, except for it was all the names got changed to Supreme Overlord Bill Clinton.
That's great.
So I just looked at my phone. It's like, new message from Supreme Overlord Bill Clinton. It's like, who is this?
And then
So
like,
why are you messaging me?
or like our ever-changing like channel names. Like we have some pretty great channel names.
Oh boy, please tell us.
So we have our general meme chat is I think it's still oh, it was changed to something else. It used to be Yeet Pray Love. But I like the Yeet Pray Love.
All right.
Yeah, no, they're not as good. They keep changing. We have one of our friends used to like, as a joke, we would find really, well, I can't really go into it, but we have a chat for naughty pictures that we find online that we bet don't exist, and then they do. It's awful.
I don't know if I want you to expand on that, but all right.
No, I'm not. I am not. Yeah, actually, really, Yeet Pray Love is the best. Our general voice chat is just called Power Rangers. I'm not really sure why. The guy that made this is a big Power Rangers fan, so. But no, Discord's great, and all the voice chat options and all that, and I get to mute my friends and change their channels and change their names whenever I want to.
Discord is great, but it's very easy to misuse, I guess.
Yeah, it's very much, yeah.
So in buying us some time, I pulled up a nice video. It's a classic. It's called How to Draw a Cat in Microsoft Paint.
I want to see this. Are we just gonna give commentary on it?
We are. It's only a 2-minute video. So basically, it's of this company who produces like tutorials for YouTube. They're like, oh, yeah, that's a cat. They're like, oh, you know, they produce tutorials. Oh, how to use Photoshop, how to like blend stuff together in Photoshop, whatever. And then they produce this one called Microsoft Office Basics: How to Draw a Cat in Microsoft Paint. And it's just like, it's made by this woman who just, I don't know, she gives off like that soccer mom vibe of just.
She really does. She has the
really
bangs
does.
and everything.
Yeah.
I see her coming out of a minivan with like a 6-pack of Gatorade.
Yeah, exactly. And basically, she spends like this 2-minute tutorial just like making this cat, quote unquote cat, and in the end, it's literally just 2 circles with 2 triangles and a squiggly line on the end, and it just looks horrendous. I don't know how else to put it other than just like terrifying.
It's looking pretty great so far. We've gotten the 2 circles and we're doing the tail now. The tail's pretty good. That's a pretty good squiggly line.
That's a pretty good squiggly line. I'll give her that.
I like how she like stops what she's doing to look at the camera. And
100%. She's totally serious about this. She's just like, all right, so now we're gonna take the triangles and we're gonna put them here. And you look and it's just like you look at that.
No.
And she just like, oh.
She
It's
copy
good.
and pasted one of the triangles, which has like the background attached to it, and just put it on top of something.
It's really good. It's high quality content.
Incredible.
So it's moments like, yeah. And she's like, all right, and we're done.
Is this just like a joke?
No, this is 100% like she gets paid to do this. Like that's the end. And she does it by hand, and I love it because she's like, it's even worse than originally.
No.
Like, yeah.
No. What?
Oh my god.
She literally just drew a gourd with a triangle in the middle and another triangle on the side.
It's the kind of thing like you have to ask yourself, does this woman know what a cat looks like?
No.
She has 6 children in a minivan. She has never had pets.
Her boss just came in one day and said, listen, hold on, I want to get a name, that way we don't mess it up. She's like, all right, listen, Bridget, we need you to make this tutorial on MS Paint. She's like, okay, and he's like, how well can you draw a cat? And she's like,
Cat? What is that?
Cat? Is that the one that goes wolf?
I can draw a cat. I can draw cats. And like, but all right, you're gonna draw the cat. And she just sat there. She's like, cats have ears, right? Yeah. Let's add some ears and a tail.
She's also
and they're kind of like snowmen, right?
If you can't tell, her department is IT support.
IT support.
Not like graphic design or anything. No,
just
the
IT support
person. I bet she does like hardware too. I bet she's like a hardware person, and they're just like, we need someone who's in IT quickly.
Bridget, we need a new tutorial. Can you draw a cat?
I bet also it was like,
yeah.
Maybe they had to get this video out and it was a casual Friday and Bridget was the only one that didn't get the memo, so she was the only one in like respectable clothing.
Oh my god. She's just like, I just love this video so much because just how serious she takes it. Like imagine just like Khan Academy tutorial, whatever. It's like tells you how to do your math homework, whatever. She just totally just casually just draws this like snowman. She turns on. All right, and now we have our cat, and it's looking really great. And like you can just tell by a glance that is not a cat. That is not a cat.
It's even better when you realize it has more dislikes than it does likes.
Oh boy.
About 75.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna read the YouTube comments.
Oh, I don't know if we want to do that. and you just learned how to draw a cat in Microsoft Paint.
No, I did not. Wait, read this. Hold on, I gotta see the second comment.
My cat is just as good as I expected. Wow. It's a circle with a bunch of dashed lines. Yeah. So yeah.
Rob, what are
as
your
you
thoughts?
can see, what do you think about this cat?
Well, you showed me this.
I did show you this.
What do you think about it?
Week we met.
Well, what do you think about it? Yeah, I was like, hey, what's up? I'm Brian. Look at this cat video.
That means you should definitely have an opinion on it by now.
Exactly. Yeah. What is your? I want your in-depth.
I feel like it says
Hold on.
more
I want.
about Brian than it
I
does
want
the
your.
person who
I
did
want your
this.
in-depth opinion.
You know
about
what?
The
This.
fact that Brian knows this is. I feel like that says more about you.
I love it. Huh.
I remember we were sitting in class and he was like laughing. I was like, Brian, what's so funny? And he's like, you have to watch this video. Here, give me your headphones. And then I sat here and watched this video. I'm like, why? Why'd you show me this?
Speaking of videos, that Rob questions why I showed him.
The Hawaii 5-0 drum video.
No, actually, that one's pretty funny. There's this video called, I think it's called "This House Has People in It."
What?
Has people in it. So you know it's a good video when the second search result is explained. So it's a video officially by Adult Swim, but it's from an indie director who just got it published by Adult Swim. And my favorite part about this is it aired once at 2 a.m. on like a Tuesday night or Tuesday morning. So it was just like as weird as it can get, like airing on TV. And then after that, like I think it was like a month later, it got put on YouTube by Adult Swim. But no, so it's a 12-minute clip, right? Hold on, this is Jolly Rancher.
Have you ever seen, before we get into this, have you ever seen Too Many Cooks?
Yes. Oh, I think it's by the same person.
It's Adult Swim, I know that. It's probably the same person. Too Many Cooks is hysterically funny. This is like, I feel like this is like the same thing.
Oh, this isn't hysterically funny. It's really creepy, is what it is. It's like if you saw this on your TV at 2 a.m., like you would be spooked out, just because of it's a 12-minute video that's set up like you're a security guard watching security cams in this house while just a bunch of stuff is happening. And I'm not gonna play it all because like you need to like sit there with headphones and like watch it over and over again.
Are you gonna be like genuinely like scared, or is it just like
it's more intrigued than anything?
Okay,
like genuinely
I'll give it
intrigued.
Yeah, homework viewers. This house has people in it. Adult Swim YouTube.
Oh, it's so good. The video itself is 12 minutes long, but then there's a secret at the very end of it. No spoilers, but at the very end there's a secret. The very bottom, it reads out like it would like a security company would put their
URL,
thing. Yeah, it's a URL, and so you actually go to the URL. avsurveillancesolutions.com.
Why do you know these things? That's what I want to know.
It's surveillance solutions, not solutions.
I'll just Google it.
So you don't question why people made this. I want to know why you know this.
AV Solutions.
No, surveillance is the first. Yeah, surveillance. There.
We'll find it.
Oh, it's like a real website.
That's what you think, right? Yeah, wow. Looks like a real website. But these aren't really links, are they? They're just kind of PNGs, right? So, you know, you look around, they've got products page. It's all just like this random just junk, right? You're like, okay. Looks like a real website. And then you go, there's a username and password, right? And throughout the video, there's a username and password hidden in it. And it opens up the security menu of like what you're watching in the video. It opens that up.
That's
and it has
so metal.
It has over 2 more hours of just footage just like strewn about in like surveillance camera clips. And basically you put this whole mystery together, and like it comes in with like text logs, audio logs, video logs, and they're just like inside this cache there's other passwords that you have to find in here, and it goes deeper and deeper and deeper into the rabbit hole. And there's so much content stemming from this one thing that aired once at 2 a.m. It's something else is what it is.
How did you find this? Why do you know this?
Because I stumbled on his other work, unedited footage of a bear.
Is it really just 10 minutes of unedited footage of a bear?
So you think so, right? So you know, you're watching. It's like, yep, this is a bear, all right. And then, hold on, there's an ad. But yeah, so you're like, oh, this is a bear, right? And then you go, and it's like, wait a minute, that's not actually a skip ad button.
Oh no!
Is it gonna be like a bear attack?
No.
It's a bear attack.
And if you look the ad counter at the bottom,
up?
it's going up. So
Well, I saw it was called ad like infomercials.
Yeah.
Bear, footage of bear.
And like this whole work, he's really just like, I don't know how else to say it other than like his work is just like really
Creepy.
mental.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I mean, you've seen Too Many Cooks. Right?
Yeah,
That's creepy.
Too Many Cooks, yeah. It's like Too Many Cooks is creepy. Like the first time you watch it, and it's hilarious the second time.
Yeah.
But like this one's just weird.
I feel like you often explore the weird side of YouTube.
This isn't even the weird side. This is like
I feel like that's
this
just
is the
domain.
weird side of Adult Swim. Is what this is. But no, like he's saying, oh, well, this ad is now just following this woman driving home. Okay, you know what's so special about this? No, it has not. There's no. I'll give you a hint. There's no more bears in the video.
This is fun.
She's just being like stalked by the video at this point. Or, like she's stuck in the
No?
version. What?
And it turns out like this entire video is just like it's commentary on like addiction and whatnot and like the pharmaceutical market. And it's like, you know, that's like the
Message.
film director message kind of thing. But it's like during it she like stumbles on like a crime scene like right here, and it's like really seriously shot, like just angrily shot. There's like policemen, there's like a guy in handcuffs, somebody running by, and it's like, you know, what is happening right now? And it's something else because of, you think, okay, this can't get any more creepy, and time after time again it just gets more and more creepy.
Use only as directed. Like,
Yeah,
then it goes back
so
to
it's still going as like a commercial right now. And then, oh my god, it's so good. I'm not gonna play it all, but like
I have
3 minutes in,
I have
it's like,
homework to do.
yeah. Oh my god, I love. But yeah, so it's really good.
Brian speaks lies and deceit.
I do not.
He
speak
just
lies
cut
and
off
deceit.
a section of this.
I do not. Why
Because
is
he
my
messed
phone?
up.
Yeah. Who? Calvin? Oh, Calvin's calling me. Calvin's calling me live. So we're gonna see how this is.
Can we not do this?
Hey,
Because
Calvin, you're on the
can't
air.
Control himself.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Calvin, what's up?
I'm gonna come down to the studio right now.
All right. Come on down.
I have to go
For
see.
everybody.
You
So I'll be there within the hour.
within the hour, Calvin. It's 7:03.
Yes, and
Calvin, we can't do this all day.
By within the hour, do you mean 3 minutes away or 53 minutes away?
53 minutes away?
50.
Question mark?
Calvin, the studio closes at 8.
Nah, we're good.
He hung up on me. Oh, Eric sent me an email back.
Oh god.
Oh, blank man, I just woke up from a nap. I didn't expect to sleep so long. I did. Sorry, bro. What did you end up doing? Wow, we have amazing co-hosts.
I'll get back to the fact that Brian is spreading lies and deceit on this show.
Yeah.
That is
so
false.
I'm gonna say it. You can, because I'm gonna make you cut this out. Brian just proceeded to stop. The
And I'm gonna
video
cut the video right here.
without warning. Because
Yeah, I
we were
gave a
talking
warning.
about Adult Swim videos, and he was saying I like Adult Swim videos, but forgot the word swim. So he just said I like adult videos.
Period.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna let a clip of that online because I know
So now
what you
you know
two
he's-
guys are gonna do. So
Yeah, remix it. You're
yeah.
right.
So if Travis says it says that I said
Yeah,
it. That's
someone
fine.
wants to make a hot remix of me saying I like adult videos and send it to me at Buns and Roses on Twitter. You can go for it.
No, I like it.
Yo!
Oh,
Yo!
it's a main
We
man
were
himself.
Bamboozled.
What's up,
Whoa,
guys?
what's
my
up,
goodness.
Calvin?
I got some cold ones for everybody. Some Virgil's root beer.
Man, I love root beer. Why did you bring root beer?
Because I had a bunch of root beer.
Because
from
why
last
not
night.
bring root beer?
Because Valentines.
Oh,
Day
yeah, that's
is
right.
take-
Right, exactly.
All right,
And my girlfriend got me some Virgil's, so
some
you
root
guys
beers.
go.
Here's your root
I'm
beer.
not,
some
you,
cold
I'm not a
ones
root beer.
for
I don't
us.
like root beer. I'm not.
All right.
kind of-
For a second there, I thought that Calvin was lying that it was root beer, and I looked, it actually says root beer for once. So
Yo,
I'm a good little boy.
I trust
Why
you.
would I bring non-controlled substances.
Calvin.
You mean controlled substances?
So the biggest thing you've missed today is that I have saved Brian $45.
Oh, so you know how? Hold on, don't explain. So you know.
Alright, say it.
God.
Say it to the mic.
Okay, so ready? You know how the PPAC sign, it says like there's this big red sign. It says like Red Hot Chili Peppers, right? It's Red Hot Chili Pipers.
Yes,
Bagpiper.
it's
I didn't know
Pipers.
that.
He did not
You
know
were
that.
about to go and
I
watch
was.
Red Hot Chili Peppers live.
Yes.
He was
But
like,
it's
oh,
actually a.
it's like, oh yeah, the Pipers are coming to the vets. That makes sense.
And you were just immediately going to buy a ticket.
No, because I seen the ad since like November, so I was like, oh, if they're advertising it for like 5 months in advance, it must be like a big show.
No.
And then like I just kept on seeing the ad. I was like, it was like three days ago. I was like, I'm gonna check out like how much the tickets are. Like if they're sold out or whatever. I go, it's like way in the back. It's not sold out. It's like $45. I'm like, that'd be good.
Yeah,
And then
that's
like,
good.
in my head, I'm like, okay, this like is good because of like every other seat like in front of me is like 125, like 300, like 500. So I'm like, oh, it's actually like the band, like
It's the band, yeah.
the band, yeah. and then like he's talking about.
We're talking about P-Pack and the vets, and
And he's
he
like-
mentions it. He's like, oh yeah, I'm going to see Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I just started laughing.
Because you thought it was a
But we
real...
looked up yesterday. Apparently, there's a big news story about it yesterday that came out because some guy in like, I think they're Scottish, they're Irish, and they flew to Scotland to see the Chili Peppers on Valentine's Day. Didn't realize it wasn't the Chili Peppers until after they got there.
Because he thought the same thing. He's like, $50 tickets. That's a really good price. We're gonna go.
Valentine's Day with my girl. Let's
Yeah.
go.
And they got there. It turned out to be a bagpipe band.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Do they do covers of Red Hot Chili
Nope.
songs?
No,
No,
they do covers of
not
other
even?
songs.
Wait, so they're a cover band
Yeah.
that's named Red Hot Chili Pipers.
But they
that
don't
is
do
not
covers.
associated with the Peppers,
No.
but they don't even cover Red Hot Chili
They,
Peppers
they
song.
might cover like
They
any
might,
Pepper song,
but,
but it's
like-
not exclusive.
Yeah. They're not like, oh, get it where the Pipers, we cover all their songs. No, they're just a cover band. They do every song.
But they're named. They can't. Oh,
No, they can do it.
That
like-
makes me so mad on so
It's-
many
it's
different
like,
levels.
It's like when you go to the website, you go to a website and it's like a
RHC.
download. No, it's like a download link, but there's like 5 download links. It's like that.
Oh, jeez.
It is the most like effortlessly trolling. Like
That's perfect.
It is amazing.
How many
Wildcat
times do you
is
think
a
that's
part of
happened to them?
I'm
Multiple
placing-
times.
I work at the vets. I'm literally placing bets with coworkers on how many people are gonna get to come up to us at the bar that are like, "Give me a bud. This is the wrong band."
Yeah. I want to just like stand outside and just watch like the angry mob get out as soon as the band comes on.
On one hand, if you're part of that band, that's a great idea.
Oh,
It's amazing.
Oh, free press every time someone's like, oh man, we went to the Chili Pepper show, but it was a Piper show. And then everybody's like, dang, I really want to go see a Piper show now to see what's up. And then boom.
Apparently, they're actually really good.
I
Yeah.
bet they are, because they're like at
Like
the
this-
vet.
Yeah, the songs that we heard, like they're good.
And
Like, don't get me wrong, but they're not.
They advertise themselves as the world's biggest bagpipe band. ... ever.
Yeah.
Ever. Just to make sure you guys.
They're like a rock cover band, right? So they have like, they have the guitarist, the pianist, the drummer, but it's like.
But they also have
four
three.
bagpipes.
Oh, I was gonna say 300 bagpipes.
They have 4 guys on bagpipes at all times.
Yeah,
It's
I didn't
like-
go see the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Instead, I saw 300 people on the bagpipes.
Dude, I'd pay for that.
Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
I was really confused at why like half the audience stood up with bagpipes.
You know, when we went in, I saw the Scottish flag, and I just thought they had traveled to be here.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You know what?
God.
Now
I really
that
hope when they got there, like, this is the opening band, right?
Yeah, no,
This is the
no,
opening band.
This
no,
is the opening show.
no. This is the whole show.
what was the joke that we made earlier? Like, I've never heard Californication with kilts and bagpipes before.
Oh my
This
god.
is not how I thought they'd open this song.
I need to find like other rock bands, cover rock bands that use cover like real
Names.
bands, and then just like change the name a little bit. There has to be more bands than just the Pipers.
The only one that I know that's like not really the same premise, but kind of the same premise. I don't know. The only one that I know that's like kind of the same premise, but not the same premise is like the Ned Flanders band.
Oh yeah.
It's like
of guys like dressed up as Ned Flanders and they sing
Metal bands.
covers. Yeah, they're
Like
they're hardcore
screamo
metal.
cover songs,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's like they're not good, but
No.
like it's really funny to watch them just like scream at the top of their lungs.
Exactly.
dressed like-
So off the idea of Red Hot Chili Peppers, does anyone want to join my cover band where we only use kids instruments, ABDC?
That's good. I'm not gonna lie, that's a high five.
All right.
Nice
The
little spike.
second you said that, I'm like, all right, what's a band?
Jeez. Anyways, so what you guys do for Valentine's Day? Did you guys talk about that already?
That was we literally.
we're all
He
single.
interrupted my story just to be like, oh yeah, reminder, we were all single yesterday. Continue.
Ha! Not
He
me.
was talking about D&D, right? And he's like, he's going on and on about D&D, and I was like, a segue from that, we're all single.
How about
So, yeah.
D&D? Why did you call Monday?
Yeah, why did you
Oh, yeah,
talked
we
about
have
that.
him in the. That
You
was,
called Monday night at 10:47 p.m. and said, "Brian, let's do D&D."
that was how we
right now."
opened the show.
Because I was so bored that night that I was like, oh wait, I flaked on them like 3 times. Completely by accident, because I was working each night that they wanted to do it. So I was like, oh, I'll work right after. I'll go right after work. And right after work, I'm like, I'm sad and depressed and tired. I want to go to sleep. So I'm like, all right, cool. I go to sleep, and then the next morning I wake up and I'm like, oh wait, I was supposed to play D&D. Ah, jeez. And that's why Monday night I was like, let me just call them and see what's up.
It was like, both me and Rob were like in bed. We had like, I think it was like a test review or something, like at 9 a.m. And then like, my phone starts buzzing. I'm like, oh, what is it now? I pick it up and you're just like,
Let's play D&D right now.
You're like, no.
all right. It's like, no.
And I'm like, oh, jeez, all right,
Yeah, you're
whatever,
like,
dude.
why?
Yeah, why?
Yeah, why? Let's just bang out a few quick matches of D&D real fast.
Yeah, real quick,
Yeah,
real fast.
Real fast.
Real fast.
Not to mention, like, Gwen was asleep and, like, snowed in and, like, wearing McNulty.
You can wake her up. You can wake her up. It's fine. Just do it. Who
Gwen,
cares?
wake up.
Gwen, wake up!
D&D
Gwen,
right
grab your
now.
character sheet. Let's go.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Look, so anyways, my Valentine's Day was great. I went to class, then fell asleep for 5 hours, then found my way in North Attleboro, Massachusetts, because I needed to get something there with all my other friends that wanted to just come with. So I'm like, all right, cool. Then I was supposed to go ice skating with my girlfriend, but I didn't because I was stuck in North Attleboro for 3 full hours. And by the time I got back, I made it to my girlfriend's house and made it to our reservation at the Hibachi Grill right on time. Yeah, it was really good. The hibachi place was a 9 out of 10. The guy had a little man that pissed olive oil or whatever.
Yeah.
It's pretty great. It's pretty great. I would recommend to go.
So I'm getting pestered because I do have other things. Calvin, if you want to take my chair and my microphone and like we'll tag team out of this, that'd be phenomenal. I was also here super early because your snaps weren't sending, so I thought we had to be here at 5. And then we didn't start. We were waiting for Eric till 6. So I was
Did you
here.
ever get those snaps?
I did get them, yes, but not till like 5. I had been here.
I sent like 7 snaps and none of them went through.
I had been here like 10 minutes before I got the snap saying, "Oh yeah, we're not starting until 5:30." And then we waited for Eric for half an hour, who apparently was sleeping.
Yeah, we got an email from Eric like right after you called. It's like, Eric just like, oh, I slept in. Sorry, guys. Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Quick, we'll get Eric in. That way when you want to leave.
Yeah.
Right. Tag team out. Or if Rob wants to leave.
Rob never wants to be here.
All right, gentlemen, it's been fun.
Bye.
All right, see ya.
So,
Are
are
we-
you looking up Elastigirl's full real name?
Yes.
Yeah, we forgot what her name
Helen
was.
Kerr.
We couldn't remember that.
Jeez.
We're like, yeah, you know
They're
this.
the Kerr family, right? They're
Are
all
they?
Kerrs.
Parr.
Parr. Kerr.
Yeah. Helen Parr.
Nah, it's Kerr.
No. Wikipedia is wrong.
Wikipedia is.
Let me go
always
fix that.
wrong.
Why do you have sauce from Dairy Queen?
Because I like Dairy Queen.
Why don't
Like,
you?
That's also part of my story in North Attleboro.
All right,
I went
continue.
To Dairy Queen for the first time.
All right.
And it was all right. I would
That's
not
what
go
I've heard.
again.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I've heard. Is it's all right.
Jeez. I'm so tired. I just woke up. From
Is your mic on?
12-hour nap.
Is my
Maybe.
mic on?
Yeah, okay, you're on.
Thank you for that.
sorry, everybody listening with headphones. But yeah,
Scream.
this mic keeps on coming untightened. But no, our we had a pretty nice Valentine's Day.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you cry?
Only when Rob wasn't looking.
Only when he wasn't looking.
Yeah.
So you were on and off just crying.
Yeah, just like he would roll around like in his sleep, and like the second that his back was turned, just full on tears. You know? Yeah, pretty much. You know me. Yeah.
Hey man,
Hey man,
you didn't open your Virgils.
I did.
Well, we didn't do
Oh.
the cold one salute. Yeah, the cold one salute, boys. A 10 hut.
I do have to admit, it does taste different.
It is really good.
It's good. It's just
Not sponsored, by the way. Virgil's is one of the best root beers I've ever had.
But
It's
please
like-
sponsor us.
no,
Please
like
sponsor us, but like
Rob.
if you don't want to, that's fine. I'll
Rob.
still buy your products.
Rob. What's that? It's just birch, right? Like if you take the bark of a birch, is it the bark or the leaf of a birch tree? And you suck on it. It's like white birch.
Well, I don't know if anyone suggested
I don't know where you're going
suck
with
on
this.
bark.
You're an Eagle Scout too.
I assume it would be the leaf
Yeah,
No.
so
instead of the bark.
No, I think it's the bark for Google. All right,
Oh,
Google
yeah,
it
we
comes.
also have the internet.
Yeah, we forgot about the internet for a second. What tree tastes like root beer? What tree? No, what tree? What tree tastes like root beer? Root beer. Da, da, da. Oh, it's sassafras.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh no, birch.
Birch beer. The
Oh,
best
is it?
soda you've never had. Wait, is it beer or is it soda?
No, it's root beer, but it's made from birch.
Nah, dude. That's alcohol.
It tastes similar to root beer. Yeah. Yeah.
The leaf
So just eat
or
birch?
the bark.
I don't
Just eat
know.
a full birch tree to get the full taste of a.
Oh my gosh, I forget.
I'm saying it's the leaf. You're not gonna eat the bark.
Yeah, who's eating bark?
Who's licking bark?
Am I 3 years
I-
old? Am
Okay.
I
No, I swear it's
it
like
has
the.
to be the leaf. What?
I no.
I love how we're going on a
How is that
Wait.
a conversation?
White birch tree bark tea. Yeah. So there's tea of it. So they
Tea comes from leaves. Not
tea
bark.
comes from yes bark. That's tapestry bark.
Nah, dude, that's fake.
That's I swear.
It's bark only by namesake.
Birch leaf or birch bark tea.
Birch bark tea.
Birch is a weird.
Tea comes from leaves.
Birch bark tree. Try saying that 3 times fast.
Birch bark tea. Birch bark tea. Birch bark tea.
I said fast.
Birch bark tea.
Oh, Jen.
All right. No, I'm telling you.
You're telling
And
me.
I'm telling you, it's not the bark.
It's just us arguing about why people would eat bark.
All right.
I'm
all
not
right.
saying you're wrong. I'm just saying you're wrong.
What am I? But no, it's sassafras. Excuse me, I was singing up. It's sassafras. That's
I do
Tastes like
sassafras. I'll eat sassafras.
my favorite thing about that was.
Yeah, yeah. Why,
Um,
wait, hold up. Go back. Why is there ad for security cameras?
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that.
We're upgrading the thing. Oh, here it is.
What?
Thank you for that.
Thing.
I couldn't think. Ingredients in early and traditional root beers include allspice,
Ooh.
birch bark. Told you. The
Okay.
second one, birch bark.
Nah.
Coriander, juniper, ginger, wintergreens, and a bunch of other things. Like a lot of other things. But no, it is sassafras root and birch bark.
How much is sassafras root?
You just find it.
Look up the going prices.
Why?
I want to look at.
I don't think they sell it.
I want to look at the MSRPs of sassafras roots.
For sale.
Not the whole tree.
No, sassafras is the tree. Is the leaf. What?
I just want the root.
No, you can't buy the root because of its. You can't buy sassafras like in bulk because of it's used to make MDA.
What's MDA?
It's like acid.
Lit.
So it, yeah, you can't buy sassafras to make root beer because it's used to make acid. So
Here.
you can find sassafras all over Rhode Island.
Let's go.
Not in
camping.
downtown Providence, but yeah.
What are you doing spring break?
Spring break.
Which is
I'm
next
getting
week.
my wisdom teeth out.
That's lit. When?
I'm going to watch Black
I don't know yet.
Panther
Where are you going?
And that band.
in that band.
In that band? You're going in that band? Are you joining the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Yes.
I sure hope so.
I sure hope so. Oh boy, I've been practicing nonstop.
That's it. I'm dropping out of
2 days.
college. I'm dropping out of college. Go join the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Oh boy.
Please, I would make a movie in your honor for that. I would love that biopic.
What else? There's a bunch of white pine. If you suck on the sap from the needles, it tastes like something.
Sap.
Tastes
No.
like sap. It tastes like tree.
Hold on. What does white pine
The fox egg?
taste?
Why are we talking about this?
I don't
Because
know
we
why
went
we're
by
trying to eat trees.
Root beer.
We're just going
Pine?
to eat
Oh.
trees now, apparently.
Oh, no,
To
my
get
bad.
food.
Yeah, you can just eat. You can eat pine needles.
I mean, why?
Why not?
I mean, yeah.
It's a good survival tip.
You know what else is a good survival tip?
Not getting lost.
Not getting lost. Get an iPhone. Get any phone with GPS on it.
So it's like you can make tea with it at any time, but if you need to, you can cut off the you can cut off the edges of the pine needle bush, whatever it's called, and just eat that. And it's so weird. I learned my stuff as an Eagle Scout. What about you, Rob?
Yeah, I was there to camp and hang out with my friends.
Yeah, I learned all the stuff.
I'm not gonna lie, I miss camping. I went to Boy Scouts for a full 3 weeks after I graduated from Cub Scouts, and then my mom's like, nah, I ain't messing with this. So,
Let's all go camping.
please, that's what I'm trying to, that was my segue to,
You want to go
eating
camping
pine
during
trees. Spring break? Yes, that's what
sorry,
I was,
I'm having a
that's what I
stroke,
was trying to say. And you're dying of death.
Yes, the Black Plague is coming back. Watch
Oh
out.
boy, I'm so excited.
We're in a densely populated area. Watch out.
Spit on
Ooh.
Oh,
we should go camping. That would be
do you have any camping tools in your home?
yeah.
Not in my
Not in my dorm, but I live
yeah.
an hour away. I can drive.
All right, let's all go. You drive?
Right
You have
now.
a car?
I got my
Right
I got my car back a week ago. Yeah.
Oh, lit. So where is it parked?
Harborside.
All the way to Harborside.
Let's go camping.
It's a
right
15-minute bus ride.
go.
Right
Alright.
now, just we
I'm kidding. I'm not
can do it
actually
tonight.
serious.
we could. Let's go.
Let's go camping tonight.
Yeah.
I have no problem with
Actually, I do.
that. Okay.
Let's go after 11.
After 11 p.m.
Mhm.
Okay. I just gotta wake up early because I have work at 5.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't then, because I don't have any of the camping stuff with me.
I burped into the microphone. I'm proud of myself.
Wow.
Anyways, so I came at the tail end of this this podcast.
What do you mean? You're just revamping.
Don't go back. Don't go back. Why is that here?
What, this?
Surveillance.
I
Yes.
really don't want to do this again.
I do. Just give me a synopsis.
So there's this.
Ryan watches weird videos on Adult Swim.
I already enjoy this.
Yeah. Hold on. Well, this is Jolly Rancher.
I love Jolly Ranchers.
So. Hold on.
My favorite ads are Old Spice.
My favorite ads are
Speaking of
the ones
ads-
with no music.
Speaking of ads. Speaking of ads.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of ads.
Speaking of ads.
Speaking of ads. Speaking of ads.
Speaking of ads.
Hey guys.
I'm
nice
having
segue here. Speaking of
I'm
ads.
having a stroke. Don't mind me. I can't talk now.
Oh really? We couldn't notice.
We're talking about ads, in case you forgot.
Oh, so speaking of ads, no, no, all the Snapchat ads that I've ever seen are terrible.
Well, yeah. They're
The
absolutely like
update's
they're.
bad.
If no, not the update, just the ads. Like
That too.
I don't think I've ever seen a good. Oh wait, I've seen one good ad, right? And it's like it was just for some game, like that sausage run game or whatever. And it's like that's a well put together ad. Like it displays the product, it shows what it is, and at the end it's just like download now. It's like okay, that's a good ad. And then like you get the next ad, it's like earn money from using the toilet, and it's like why? What is this appeal to? Why am I getting this ad?
It
And then,
appeals
like,
to college students who don't have money.
but then like the next one is like.
They don't want to work for it.
The next one is like an app that lets you take out small loans, but
Acorn.
no, it's like I don't. It's like Cash Now or something, right?
Oh jeez.
So it's like, so it's just like, the ads are like hardly put together skits, and it's supposed to come off as like, oh, this woman's really excited. She's Snapchatting that her friend just got $100 to pay for gas or whatever from this app, but it comes off as like this angry woman is like yelling at her friend because she has $100. It's like it's supposed to be like, oh, Becky, where did you get that? Where did you get the money to pay for gas? I thought you didn't get paid until next week or something. But it comes off as, where did you get the money to pay for gas? It's like, what? Why are you mad? It's like,
Why aren't you mad?
Look, what I've come to realize is that
Snapchat ads are terrible.
they're really bad, and like the worst ones are when you're like on like a Discover page or like one of those like ones from like Complex or like Brother. Or,
Yeah.
Like the big ones, like CNN has one too.
Yep.
Like they'll have ads that look like articles, and you swipe up, and it goes to like a
It's
web
an ad.
browser, and I'm just like, and they put ad like in
Yeah.
0.1 font,
And
all
it's
the way to the
white,
bottom,
and they make
it's
sure to make it white.
Yes.
White on white.
And it
it's like-
pisses me off. That's what
Snapchat
I-
ads are the worst. What were we talking about? Oh yeah,
Why do people still use Snapchat? Like, why?
oh my god,
What I don't understand is that I was a beta tester.
Yeah.
So I had the new update for like a month, and I've been telling people, I was like, hey, did you see this new? Does everybody have this? And they're like, what are you talking about? No, that's weird. And I was like, well, no, it's not, because they announced this like 4 months ago.
yeah.
And then like, I'm a beta tester, so I got it for like a month before everybody else, and I'm fine with it after like 3 days.
Yeah, it's just that initially
On one hand, the past one was more convenient.
it was more convenient and it showcased like user content rather than like the sponsored content. So it's like the old one, it's like, you swipe left and there's like all your friends' stories and like some sponsored content, whatever. On this one, it's like you swipe left, it's all sponsored content,
Yeah,
and
swipe
all
right is all friends.
Yeah, swipe right is all friends, but all your friends get mixed up with your friends' stories. People who you haven't talked to in 3 months stories are also at the top of the list.
Yeah.
And it's like,
It's hard
have you
to
noticed?
find people.
It is. Have you noticed that like, the friends list isn't in timestamp order anymore?
Yes.
So it's ridiculous because it's like, what is this order? Because it'd be like somebody that I snapped 2 hours ago is like at the very top. Then it's like somebody that I haven't snapped for 2 months is right under them, and then somebody that I snapped 3 minutes ago is under them. It's like, why
I
is
don't know. They
what
need
is
a better
this?
algorithm as to like curate who goes up front.
It's-
or not.
just
it's,
do-
It's obnoxious.
It was fine the way it was. All they needed to do, in my opinion, was just like debug it, because the last one was really buggy.
Yeah,
They
it
crashed a
was
lot.
really buggy, and
I'll give this update that it's not that buggy.
it's not. They tried hard. To,
They
like, make
they
sure
they
that's-
debugged it,
They did.
but they
Messed
messed everything
the
up.
whole user
Yeah.
interface. But like, I'm fine with it because I barely use Snapchat.
Yeah.
And I use Snapchat to like talk to like a handful of people. So like all the people that I usually talk to are all the way up front. People that I
Yeah.
usually never talk to are still on the bottom. So I'm fine.
Yeah.
And like I don't even swipe left to see all the sponsored content because I don't care enough.
Exactly. It's like, I don't know, just like through the progression of like their updates, it's like from when they first like introduced like the Discover page, and it's just like slowly been creeping in and being more and more prevalent.
Yeah.
But like people don't really care.
Yeah, because like it's not really Discover. You don't
No, it's not Discover. It's like,
Instagram has
what
a
is
Discover
Yeah, it's like, what did Kylie Jenner's baby look like? It's like, I don't care.
Yeah,
It's like-
3 people probably care.
It's like if I wanted to know this stuff, I would have Googled it. I wouldn't check Snapchat for the latest news update. It's
it's not a good place to look news,
We were having this
especially
conversation.
since like their
yeah.
biggest.
I don't know if we
news-
should talk about that though.
Like the biggest news thing they have that's
Yeah.
always popular is Daily Mail, and Daily Mail has like a track record of just being terrible.
Daily Mail is a tabloid.
It
That's
is.
why. It's
But,
not
like,
it's
they
not a news
present
source.
themselves
It's a tabloid.
as news.
Yeah.
In that post.
Like I don't know. I like the Stay Tuned one from like NBC.
Oh,
like
yeah.
they promote that, but it's like you can tell like they put a lot of production effort into it. They make it like a custom for Snapchat. I tried out like the CNN one, and it's like
no, the CNN
one
so
is just
bad
like
that people forgot that was even.
yeah.
a thing.
The CNN one is just they take a TV one, they crop it down, and they don't change any
They
of like
don't
the
put,
wording.
they don't have any like hosts or anything.
Yeah, no,
They
it's just
have,
like who's ever talking, they blow their face up to the size of the screen, and then it's like, well, why? And at least the NBC one, like they have a host that like, okay,
have
we
two
know.
hosts.
Yeah, they're like, okay, we know that we only have 10 seconds to say this stuff. Where the CNN one is like, okay, we're gonna air a 3-minute clip,
Or
it's
cut
like-
it up.
Yeah,
10
but cut it
seconds,
up into 10 seconds.
30
Like
times,
this
so you
doesn't
have
work.
to keep flipping through everything that you already know already.
Yeah.
From like the first sentence.
And then like it's not even timed well. Like you'll be skipping through and it's like you finally get to the part and like halfway through a sentence.
Yeah.
So then you gotta go back. It's like what? I don't know.
Here's the
Snapchat
thing,
is a
no one
mess.
uses it. It is. And like I want them to do good because
Yeah.
I like Snapchat.
I like it. Snapchat is my main social media.
It is.
I use Twitter.
Snapchat and Twitter are
Yeah.
my two goes.
Exactly.
I hate Facebook.
Yep, I hate
MySpace
Facebook.
is not even a thing.
Instagram,
Instagram
I
is
kind
for-
of use.
MySpace
Instagram
should
is
be
for
a
girls.
thing.
Yeah, I use Instagram to like, oh, I went to this place. Here's a cool photo, and I
Yeah,
put that up.
too. But like,
And it's like that's it.
I see Instagram and I'm like, there's a lot of girls on this that are showing themselves off, and I'm like, that's cool. And then I see like a lot of guys that are showing like sneakers, but that's maybe just what I follow because all the people that I follow
Yeah.
on Instagram are just like either girls that I know, girls I don't know, and guys with sneakers.
All right.
Pretty much, and rappers. Like that's all
I don't
do.
know. Instagram is also they have the same algorithm as Facebook kind
Let's
of
bring
thing.
MySpace
because they're
back.
owners.
Exactly. So it's the kind of thing of like it will only show you like this very small echo chamber, and it's like I don't know. That's kind of like the reason why I uninstalled Facebook and deleted it. Like I still have like my profile, but I just don't use it.
But the thing is, like they also do Snapchat way better than Snapchat does Snapchat. Their stories are really
I
good.
don't know about that.
Like Instagram stories are good because you can actually find people there.
Yeah.
And, like if you want to like look at people's like, if they have like highlights, they'll just
Yeah.
post them on whatever their timeline. And the timeline's not even a timeline.
Yeah, no. I don't know. I have a big problem with like social medias because of it was pretty much like they were all their own thing, then they all tried to be the same thing. Now they're trying to be different again.
And
But it's like it's you had it good. You just
Had it
need to
good,
like
and then you try to get something.
yeah, it's like you just need to like debug your code.
Just-
Just sit
Work
down.
on yourself. Just
Yeah.
work on yourself.
Self-improvement.
MySpace back.
Yeah,
I really wanna
no.
bring
It is
Justin
back.
Timberlake tried to bring it back, and then like it just failed.
MySpace is back, but it's back as like in the band website.
Yeah.
So like for you know how like this is stereotypical like SoundCloud rappers.
Yes.
It's like the same thing except for bands
That
and like
are also bad and no one uses it.
yeah. pretty
Like
much.
imagine Bandcamp, but like with a social interface and like 10 times worse.
Hmm.
Because Bandcamp is actually pretty good.
It's I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna suffer through it no matter what. Like
Yeah.
the three of us aren't gonna be able to change anything, so we're
Yeah,
just gonna
we're
sit
not.
here and complain about it.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do to stop us,
Hey.
hey,
I'll do whatever I want.
more or less. But no, it's I don't know. I'm just really upset with how they handled this update.
Yeah,
It's-
like they tried to like inform people about it, and I was like, all right, that's cool. They had like it was number
But
one
they
on
didn't.
trending on like it was number one on trending on like YouTube for like 2 days.
Yeah, for 2 days, 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Nobody remembers that, and then
True.
so it'll be like one person gets the update, they're like, wow, this update's really ugly, don't get it, and you're like, okay, and you don't update it, and then like Snapchat sends like a force update, and it's like
Oh yeah, the Force update was really
Yeah.
pissed me off.
exactly
Because
it's
the
like
worst part is, I woke up one morning and
Yeah.
I had normal. Then
Yep.
I put my phone down.
Exactly.
I go back up, it is brand new, and I'm like, wait,
yeah, it's like
wait.
I have auto updates off. Why did it update? And it's like everybody that I talk to, it's like, yeah, it just updated in the middle of the night. It's like, what? Why?
Not even, dude.
It's like,
Don't-
what is the
don't
point?
do
Why?
that. Never.
I don't know.
Very passionate.
I'm very passionate about this because this is my one social media that I'm active on,
Yeah, same.
and it's like,
Don't even use Snap.
yeah, and it's just like, well, that's the one good thing that I like about it is like how it was before, where it was like user content was like put first, like, oh, your friend made a funny story, your friend gets like promoted to the top of your list, but now it's yep, your friend's stuff all gets pushed into this corner, and all of our stuff comes off of this separate page and onto the main spotlight. It's like I don't care about the
Yeah,
other
like
stuff. It's like MSN, like for the Internet Explorer. That's what it was like the
Yeah.
Discover page. Nobody used it.
Yeah. MSN is the Discover page.
Exactly.
It's look. What I like this, like, what I want to say, is that they had a concept, and I liked it,
Yeah.
but they executed it so poorly, so bad, and I just feel like now they have to like they have to give an option of the old Snapchat back. They have to. If it's possible, they have to do it. Because you know, like the first like 3 days that everybody started getting these like snaps.
Yeah.
The new Snapchat update. Like they were like, I had a friend that emailed Snapchat personally.
Yeah.
And went all the way to like giving them sources and reasons why, and all of their like testimonials.
If you're on Android, you can just uninstall the Snapchat
Yeah, and get
and
an
download.
APK.
Yeah.
But like, what's the point?
So the funny thing was,
Because everybody uses iPhones now and they're stuck with it.
the funny thing was my phone stopped charging for like 3 days. I was like, I don't want to lose my streaks, so I'll find like an emulator online. So I got an emulator, and I actually like went to the trouble. I downloaded like an older version of Snapchat through an APK, installed it, all that good stuff. And then it's like I spent a day like on it, and once again it happened. I booted up the emulator, and Snapchat auto updated. And it's like, what? Why? I couldn't. Here's the thing. I couldn't use the latest version of Snapchat on the emulator, right? And it's like, oh, your phone's too out of date or whatever, because the emulator is like 5 years old. So it's like, oh, you can't use this phone. So I'm like, okay, I'll just get an older version. And then it auto updates, and it's like, you can't use this. It's like, what? Why?
Dude, they play you.
Yeah, exactly. So I just had to uninstall and reinstall it again.
Another thing that I hate is JCPenney, but we're not going to talk about that.
Why? Let's talk about that.
JCPenney, any department store, I've talked about this to multiple people. I don't like malls. Because the way that malls are set up is purposely so you can purchase everything that you can at that time.
Yep.
Like, the two big stores. You go to the Providence Place Mall.
It's
what are
mostly
the two big
closed.
stores?
Macy's.
It's Macy's, and then there was a JCPenney, and then what's the other one? Nordstrom? It's Nordstrom now. That's their anchor stores.
Yep.
And then they have 3 floors of just stores that go well with each other. That have the same not the same marketing, but the same type of flow. And those are like flow stores.
It's the kind of thing of like, it's kind of nice on one hand, because it's like, okay.
Wouldn't that be just more convenient?
It's the kind of thing of like, I can just skip the first 2 floors because there's nothing that really appeals to me there, because it's mostly just clothing, and it's like women's clothing and all this. It's like, I don't really care. So I go up to like the 3rd floor, and it's like, oh, they got like Newberry Comics, a food court, and like a few other shops. And it's like, okay, I kind of like this.
Yeah, they
But
made that purposely.
Yeah.
For each look. You go to the store.
It's a big psychological.
Why is
It's
that
a
a bad
big
thing?
psychological mind blow.
Yeah.
Because you go to the 3rd floor, that's aimed at younger kids to like the teenage demographic.
Yeah.
Like there's
And
a
me.
Dave and Buster's and a movie theater up in there.
Yep.
Like those are made for like the 2 to 24 demographic.
It's just weird
Down
how
on the
like
2nd floor.
somebody psychologically thought to this, like, okay.
Yes.
Why isn't the Lego store up there?
The Lego
Because
store's
when you
not
walk
there.
right.
Oh,
all right.
because of the iPhone store.
Because the iPhone.
Apple store.
Yes.
Yeah. The Apple store is right next to it.
Yeah.
So how many families do you know that have an iPhone?
I have one. A couple of friends have
A
one.
majority, right?
Yeah.
A majority.
Well, if you're a family going to get an iPhone and you have kids that are also getting iPhones, well, the Lego store is 2 stories down. Why not go there?
Yeah. And like you imagine you're a child at a department store and you want to die because you hate Macy's. I hate Macy's because Macy's is the dirtiest, most disgusting place ever.
Please
Have you
sponsor
ever
us.
been to a clean Macy's? Tell me,
Macy's,
have you
please
actually
sponsor
been
us.
to a clean Macy's?
Please, Macy's, we need sponsors.
But have you ever been to a completely clean Macy's?
I don't think I've ever been to a completely
the
clean
tiles.
store.
Have you ever looked down at Macy's
don't
and
want
seen the tiles? The tiles make me want to bark.
Yeah, but what store is like perfectly clean?
No, but like
Besides,
Macy's
like Apple,
is
it's like bleached white.
yeah. But like
No,
here's
but
the
like
thing.
you go into like the Lego store and it's clean. Like there are a bunch of like kids running around.
There's
and you think, oh, this is
moderate.
gonna be
It's
filthy.
moderately clean.
Yeah.
But like all stores, they're a little dirty. Fine. You see a little spill here and there. Fine. But Macy's,
It's like
when
people
you
just
walk
like
into a
leave their
Macy's,
drinks there,
yes,
and then the
they leave
staff
their
don't
drinks
do
there.
anything.
They throw everything on the floor. It seems like Macy's, the company, is trying to make their stores as dirty as possible.
I think it's like the whole Sears thing where like Sears was going down, right?
Yeah.
And so they fired a bunch of people, and then like they just didn't have enough people to clean up after them.
Yeah.
So the stores became a mess. It drove down sales even more, and then they just
And plus online shopping. And I'm so glad that online shopping is killing Macy's. Because I don't like Macy's. And I don't like malls. I don't like malls because they're a
don't you
huge
like
burden on like,
Calvin just sits there at home like on Amazon. He's like,
plotting the downfall of Macy's. He's like, I'm gonna buy my paper towels on Amazon.
Talk about
That's-
how I'm shopping Amazon. Please sponsor us.
Amazon, please sponsor us.
Look, the
Alright.
other part about Macy's is that have you ever been on the hunt, like when you finally go to Macy's and you're like, I need to go to Macy's, and you find something that you actually like, which is rare because they only have like they have all these like B-rated, C+ rated, what is it? Don't, Brian, you're not doing that. God
not?
dang it.
This
Anyways,
episode is sponsored by Squarespace.
stop talking. Not
Not
spawn,
yet.
not a spawn. You
Next week.
No, not next week. Don't say that.
Call me.
Because we're not sponsored. All
Squarespace
3 of
calls.
our fans are going to be very mad about us.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, exactly. We're all each other's fans. Oh,
We're the
thanks,
only
buddy.
ones listening.
Look, anyways, have you ever found something? Anyways, Macy's has like 3 good like brands. Everything else is like D-rated brands that you've never heard of without like the help of Macy's. Yeah, but still, like they're
I'm not
good.
particular on my clothing. I'm like, oh wow. I
I'm
look
just
good in
saying,
this, and then I buy
like
it.
their brands are just like, who would buy this?
I don't-
Who would buy this brand if you weren't at Macy's?
I think my favorite thing about like the Providence Place Mall is the H&M store opened up immediately after that controversy.
Yeah,
That was like I had never I was like who
literally
is-
a month before the controversy.
no,
it
not even a month. It was like 2 weeks. It was like I was like, oh, who is H&M? Like during the controversy, I'm like, I think I've heard the name before. And like I go to the mall like the next day, I'm like, oh, that's right, they just opened up.
Oh yeah, they just opened up and like, oh god,
like,
they're
oh.
promoting the coolest monkey in the jungle. That's not good. Ooh,
Yeah.
don't care. They're having an 80% sale. I don't care. I'm going. I
Oh
don't-
boy.
I'm sorry.
But why do you hate malls?
Because like malls are like designed to psychologically make you buy stuff.
You know what
And
else
I
is?
personally
Like
do
any
not
store.
like that.
No,
And
you know what
also,
else is
it
like-
ruins the economy. Like it's bad. It's a bad place. Like it ruins the economy. It ruins communities. It ruins the economy. Like I don't like it. Like I'm fine with like huge shopping plazas, like big open like one floor like an outlet store, but like not really. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like the
Like-
Lincoln Mall.
Yeah, like the Lincoln Mall.
The Lincoln
Like
Mall's not even a mall, it's
like
a plaza.
community plaza with like
Yeah.
all these high-end stores. Those are fine. Like it has a playground, it has resting spots. Like those are fine. But like you go to a mall, it's just like you're a bunch of sheep going to buy stuff.
You know what else
That's
is?
there for? You're not there to hang out. You're there to buy stuff.
Yeah,
like,
but if
it
you're riding a
also-
bus, do you want the bus to tell you, like, you want the bus to be like,
The
okay,
mall isn't a bus. It's a mall.
I made.
But he's making an analogy, dude.
I don't even want to make the analogy anymore.
Please make the analogy so I can
I'm
defend
finishing my root beer.
all one drop of it.
My excuse.
And
Your sole intent is to go there to buy things.
Yeah.
So why do you have a problem with it being structured for you to buy things?
Because
Because
if you
it's-
take a bus from Providence Place Mall to Lincoln Mall, and the bus is also like just recommending you constantly, it's like, hey, you know what else you like? You like the bus from the Lincoln Mall to Boston. You know what else
No
you
one's
like?
forcing you to go in those stores.
Yeah, but it's the kind of thing of like, after just seeing that, you're like, oh, I kind of want to go to Boston, or like, yeah, I kind of want to go in that store. It's the kind of thing of just, I don't know.
it just
plays with
doesn't.
your mind.
It plays with your mind that, but also just like I just don't like how they do that. I just don't like malls because malls in and of itself are dirty as well.
Casinos are worse.
Casino is just as bad as casinos. Malls are almost as bad as casinos. Without
wouldn't go that
casinos,
far.
casinos, they're just as bad as casinos because
Casinos have no windows.
Yes.
Everything's all blacked out, and it's
Yes.
all iridescent lights.
Yeah.
So it's specially designed that way. You think that you haven't been in there that long, right? So you'll be sitting at a slot machine, right? You'll be playing whatever, and then like it's specially designed to make you think, oh, I haven't been playing this that long. I could play again.
besides
Turns
the
out it's
ceiling,
like 7 hours.
name
and it's like
one
4.
window that you've seen besides all the windows at stores, like to the outside. Name one window if you've seen from the outside. The walkways. What walkways?
My dad works there.
No, I'm talking
Walk
about like the
around
mall.
this.
I'm talking about the Providence Place Mall. My bad. Like,
Oh,
I'm
they
the
don't like
Providence Place
casinos.
Mall. Besides the ceilings, what window leads to the outside that you've
There's
seen?
one.
There's one where.
In the
Right in
Providence
between.
Mall,
Yeah, right in between.
there's the giant glass plane
That's
that
what I'm
points to the park.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. Never mind. But still.
I know what you're trying to say. Like the rest of the mall doesn't have windows. Except for the ceiling.
Yeah.
Like it's not. I don't know. Also, like, it's just as bad as Macy's. The mall is kind of just as bad as Macy's, but it has some gleaming lights. Like Newberry Comics, maybe GameStop. Depends on if you really need a game that bad.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody goes.
Like 3 clothing stores, no one goes there. No one goes except for like.
It's more expensive in person, and
GameStop has.
they're less likely to have what you want.
Yeah.
What?
GameStop has kind of just died off. I'd rather just buy it digital and just be done.
Like there's certain things.
True.
It's like yeah, I kind of like a cartridge or whatever. Because it's like if I buy like a 2DS game, I want the cartridge. But if I buy an Xbox game, a PC game, any other type of game, it's like I don't really want to go just check like they have this obscure game only to be told yeah it's $40 more than normal.
Or when you're
Yeah,
trying to like
exactly.
bring back a stack of games, you're like, all right,
It is
I'm
like
done playing these.
$9.
Yeah.
Have you heard about the guy who like got like 35 to life? And
Yeah,
then
I
got
saw
off,
that.
And his compensation was like $9 or something.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
He's like, where did he get locked up from? A GameStop? I was like, yeah, that's pretty much right. Dude, I just can't.
All right. Well, we got to get out of the studio.
All right.
They're gonna lock us out soon.
They really are. But
Yeah.
Let's just recap on the on this podcast. We hate malls.
Okay, you hate malls.
Yeah,
I
don't
hate malls. I personally hate malls. I hate Macy's. Valentine's Day was great. I have honey mustard from Dairy Queen. Virgil's is great. We talked about sassafras. We might go camping. What else did we talk about?
Did we talk about?
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
We talked about movies.
You talked about movies. I'm assuming you talked about the new Incredibles movie
Yeah.
trailer.
Yep. Yeah, I said how it's like it's more directed at the parenting age that would have been young enough to remember the first one coming out, but not too young to like not remember. So like it came out in 2004.
Yeah.
So people who remember it by now are like in their late 20s.
Yeah, late
Kind of thing?
20s, like our age.
Yeah, our age and late 20s.
Yeah.
Kind of our age to like 30. So
So
like
like
there's-
college and up.
yeah, so like there's a good chance that like oh they have kids. So from the trailer it looks like a parenting kind of like comedy. It's like oh get it like he's being a nightmare child.
And it's
like-
kind of the roles are flipped because now
Yeah.
it's Helen's job to be a super person instead of
Yeah,
Hank,
like don't get me
whatever
wrong,
that-
I'm excited for it, but like I don't know. I said it earlier. I think that we personally fall like right in between the age gap of like we're too old to see it like as a kids movie, as like really good like
we're
as a
too
kids movie,
old-
and we're too young
young
to see it as like a parent movie. So like we're right in the middle. We're in the gray area. So it's like
You can always see
I'm
it
still
as a
gonna watch it.
superhero movie.
whatever you say, Rob.
Anyways,
All right,
thank you for listening to Wildcat Wizards.
yeah, it's my job.
That's your job. You want to say it again? You want to cut me out?
No, I don't.
We end with see you never, just in case you.
I'll see. We might get canceled next time. So
We are canceled.
We are canceled now officially. I'm so sorry. I want to thank our sponsors of No One.
Sponsor
We'll get
us.
you
Yep.
someday.
I want to thank Eric. I want to thank.
I really
Ryan
want to
and Rob.
thank Eric for his nap. No.
I'd like to know when Brian can start speaking English. That'd be great.
I don't know. I'm tempted to just end it at Calvin's little.
See you never.
See you
Yeah,
never.
that-